and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango. I'm driving down the highway. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Some guy's in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
The speed limit is 60. He's going 23. He's older than a fossil. I hope he doesn't crash. He's sitting on 2 phone books to see over the dash. He's snail man, snail man, snail man, snail man. Now I'm behind the hoopty. This driver's really stoned. He's listening to Snoop Dogg and talking on the phone. He's driving really slow. I wish I could get by. I'm sucking up his reefer. I've got a contact high from Snail Man, Snail Man, Snail Man, Snail Man. He was smoking a doobie-doobie-doo. If I had a big bazooka, I would blow him off the road. If my car was a steamroller, I would squish him like a toy. Yeah! Snail Man! Snail Man! I think I just blew out a testicle. Snail Man! Snail Man! We just left a big party. Now I'm driving really slow. 'Cause I picked up this hot chick. And she is good to go. She's reaching for my stick shift, but she's not switching gears. She flashes me a smile, and her head disappears. Snail Man, Snail Man, yeah, baby. Snail Man, Snail Man. We got our hands on 10 and 2. Hers on my 10. Mine on her 2. I would have said 10 and a half, but I don't want to brag. Snail Man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dick Mango.
Yeah.
Dick. More Dick.
Scuba-dabba-dabba-dabba. Nothing better than Dick Scat.
Careful where you say that.
That might be a guy, Dick Scat. That's a guy. Yeah.
Scat, unfortunately, has 2 meanings.
Hello, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. The boys are back, the boys are back, the boys are back in town. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Got the cup of coffee going. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
We're back. Had a nice vacation. I haven't seen most of you. And, Christy, I know you were on your big cruise all over the Mediterranean. I assume it went well. You're back.
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
All right.
Highly recommend it.
Although she found Barcelona much like I did.
Didn't care for it.
A little dingy, a little dirty.
I highly recommend it, but I said, or somebody asked me, are you going to go back? These guys have heard this, but I go, yeah, I don't have another parent to die to leave me money, so I can. So I'm kind of probably not going to do another cruise like that. It was amazing.
I'm out of dead parents. Let's go around the room.
Yeah.
Well, no, we got on this topic last week. What did you buy when your parent died?
When your parent died.
You got a cruise. I got an Atari 2600 game system when my dad died. Anybody? Oh, you got a banjo.
You got a banjo.
Yeah.
We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah.
I've got the actual audio when we first found that out. This is a very exciting moment on the show. I've always enjoyed this moment. Let's enjoy it one more time.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if...
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh.
Again, the beauty of that is the Jess Hooker.
Yeah.
Is not laughing at the sad demise of Josh's dad. It's just the fact that Godwin is stepping on his aforementioned scat. Sorry. I planted a tree, I believe, was what I did.
What?
Oh, you did something nice and wonderful and
You didn't
sincere.
buy anything?
You get something, right?
That's kind of a far away from a 2,600 game system, I guess.
Yeah. You want to take letters? What did you buy when your parents died?
Sure.
God, that's so depressing.
What did you do on your vacation? Did you have a good time?
I had a real good time.
Did you swim? Did you pool day?
Pool days, swimming.
That picture of you in the pool gave me a nightmare for
You guys know how he
bicycling.
used to wear the Dick Van Dyke chitty chitty bang bang?
Yeah.
Chitty chitty bang bang, kind of like the striped, the seersucker, like full suit at the beach. So now he's wearing what can only be described as like a wetsuit hoodie.
Yeah, we got pictures of it. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. He looks like the athleisure wear assassin. It's a crazy look.
I call myself the ghoul at the pool.
That's very accurate. Yeah.
It's
very accurate.
It's what do they call it? Is it SPF?
Yeah.
It's an SPF shirt.
100. Maximum.
And then it has a hood, so for those that have issues with sunburn like I do, this way the back of your neck doesn't get fried.
Sure.
But yeah, you look ridiculous. And then I
you look
got
like
all
the
that.
guy in the Star Wars films.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Then I bought
Palpatine.
the pasty white stuff, the zinc oxide.
It's not just what you're wearing. It's also when you just get in the pool and you kind of just linger. You kind of just stare off into the distance.
It's fun. That's how he relaxes.
You kind of just let yourself. Yeah. I'm not trying to make fun of him, Pat, but there's no way to describe what he does in the pool without it sounding like you're trying to make fun of him. It's just kind of odd.
Wait a minute, he just stands there?
He just looks off into nowhere. At one point, we were sitting in the pool having a nice day, and he goes, Willie. Joe Biden just dropped out and just puts his phone forward.
So wait a minute, you're standing in the pool enjoying a nice relaxing day and you're still on your phone.
Whole time.
Listening to podcasts and that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Doing Wordle.
You hate quiet, don't you?
I did a lot of past Wordles. You can go back now and do the...
oh, God.
You can do the archives.
Yeah, I may need to go to a psychiatrist because it's getting to the point with Wordle where I don't want to lose my streak and I get really nervous about doing it every day. And
Oh, man.
What's your streak?
Well, last year at this time it was like 150, and then when I went through customs, my whole phone trashed. I don't know, so I lost that one. Now it's only like 35.
Yeah, I forgot to do it yesterday. I was like 40, super bummed.
Oh, there's a new thing; it'll remind you to do it.
It didn't yesterday.
Yeah, there's a new thing you have to click a button, and it'll every day remind you.
I don't want to click a button. I just wanted to do it yesterday.
I know, but it would have said, "Hey, Willie." Get off your ass and do your Wordle today. It's like your prayers. You got to do them every day, right?
Devotionals. I don't know if it's because I live alone or whatever, but I like to have something on. Like in the morning, I play a podcast. I start a podcast.
Really? You don't like quiet either?
And I like the speakers out in the living room to be on, and so I turn those on, and the ones in the bedroom and the bathroom. And I have the dogs know when they hear the podcast start. It's time to go out.
I had every television on my house on the Olympics.
Yeah.
So I could walk around the house and do stuff, and I would still be able to follow the games.
I'm sorry.
I watched all day
yesterday.
And
I got to tell
most of Saturday.
And I was a naysayer for the Olympics. I have never watched as much Olympics as I have this year. I'm all weekend.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Do you think this is a gender thing? Because almost all men I know do that. Have to have the TV on all the time or some kind of noise.
I don't, Christy.
Because I don't have anything
my house is
ever.
I bet a lot of people would consider it eerily quiet most most of the time.
That's how I like it.
That's why I almost never have a television on. But it was just with the Olympics, I did something special. It was so cool to see all that stuff.
Cool.
The coverage is amazing. And we'll be getting to some of the Olympic stories, a couple of...
Lots of them.
The agony of defeat, whatever, the thrill of competition. What is it? We'll have it coming up.
The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat.
That's it.
Wasn't that ABC television
And then I think
slogan?
there's skiing tonight, and there's skiing in this year's Olympics. And there's
skiing on the sand?
Water skiing? Yeah. Water. Oh, that's a Winter Olympics.
Do they do? They don't do water skiing.
No.
That'd be.
They do surfing in Tahiti. Though.
I saw that.
Cool.
Did you see and they're staying in Tahiti, like 10,000 miles away.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever.
It's halfway around the world. It was, and looked like great surfing. That was fun. Mm-hmm. And what they got, breaking hasn't happened yet. The breakdancing competition.
I don't know when that starts. I haven't heard anybody promo it or say anything about it.
But their coverage is amazing. Did anybody watch any of the women's mountain biking yesterday?
No, I missed that.
Would someone explain to me how they have some kind of camera going through the woods?
Oh yeah,
up above them.
On a drone?
I can't.
Probably?
No, because it's underneath. I don't know how they do it. The coverage is amazing.
I saw a horse running on like a golf course yesterday.
that cross-country thing.
What is that?
Yeah.
Cross-country horse?
It's an equestrian
Runaway
event.
horse.
Runaway horse.
Oh yeah, that event's great. Yeah, you gotta catch
Exactly
it.
what it looked like.
Yeah.
It looked like a horse got let loose on a golf course.
It does, you're
and
right.
These people were just fine with it.
It's bareback golfing. You're not watching bareback golfing? I watched 4 exercises yesterday. My daughter was over, and we were like making up dialogue in their heads as they're dancing. And it was, the most effective one was "I'm a bird" when they're dancing across. I'm a bird. That was kind of fun.
What they do is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they flip in the air like 20 feet in the air, and
Yeah.
I'm a bird.
Did you watch the basketball game?
I did watch the basketball game.
I got to get a VPN. I want to watch those live, and they black them out. You can't watch them live. It's annoying.
But the American team was
Kevin Durant.
men's were having so much fun. Durant, he was 8 for 8 the first half
from everywhere. Yeah,
5 threes.
Yeah, he could not miss.
You're the announcer. I've never seen him smile before.
Yeah, he was really uncharacteristically demonstrative, as they would say.
But they looked like they were having a blast.
Mm-hmm. LeBron James does the thing where he's like just got done bench pressing. When he makes a layup, he shrugs his shoulders out and shakes his head yes.
And they were talking about how the fact that he practices harder than anyone and longer than anyone. I forget which one of the announcers was talking about.
Well, that's probably good PR, though.
Yeah.
You know, if you were LeBron James, would you practice? I'd have my feet up. Mm-hmm. That's right. Boom. Bring me something.
He's sick to reach that level of success and to just keep being successful.
And he's going to be 40.
Yeah, to keep eating well and being healthy. My goodness, enjoy yourself.
There was a gymnast that was 33. Did you see her competing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she's on the Brazilian team, and the Brazilians are very good.
Oh, got a nice butt, probably.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Australian
33, though.
lady singer, Artemis Titmus or something.
I missed
Artemis Titmus. I saw her.
That's her name. It's like
really
Arrhenius Titmus.
Areolus Titmus?
Yeah.
Wasn't that it?
Well, it should be Titless, actually.
I got the gold medal. I got the medal count. You want to hear the medal? We'll be back.
Careful what you say about the Australians. You might get in trouble.
We'll be back with the medal count. Yeah. The Australians are, we should rank the hottest men and females.
Well, you saw this guy got in trouble about the swimmers, right? For what he said about the swimmers?
I did not.
Oh, yeah. He was pulled off of Olympic coverage. Let's just put it that way.
And yesterday, during the women's volleyball match under the Eiffel Tower, which is as cool as I thought it'd be, maybe cooler. First of all, they're barely dressed. Are the women? Mm-hmm. They're makes for a nice
beach volleyball.
Yeah, it makes for a nice watch. And but in the crowd, you know how sometimes you'll see like the wave and things like that. Well, they were doing the Addams Family yesterday. It's da 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 da, and everybody
really?
snaps their fingers. Da 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 da, snap snap. Da 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 da. It was. I'm like, oh my gosh, is Tom watching this? He'll lose his mind.
And who would have thought when some guy spent an hour writing that theme song, and it's become iconic.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So we got a bunch of that stuff coming up. We have a lot of really interesting, weird stuff going on in the news, including is it skibidi toilet?
Skibidi.
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware of this
Should
phenomenon.
be skidooty.
Finn was yelling it all week. Skibidi toilet, Ohio Rizzler. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm out.
We'll have it translated when we come back.
And it involves something I was also not aware of, Generation Alpha. I cannot keep up with this stuff. I'm still have you heard of this?
Nope.
I haven't.
Apparently, it's the one after Generation Z. I guess they're starting over.
I guess they'd have to,
right now. According to AARP, 61% of Americans age 50 and older worry about having enough money for retirement. 61%. I have a question. Anybody here want more to worry about?
Anybody at all? No.
Yeah, I'd love that. Yes,
God,
please.
no. Sometimes I go down a list. Should I be worrying about that? Is what I say.
Well, now
what's wrong with you?
Let me help you eliminate some of your worries.
All right.
Many of our parents received a pension for retirement, and while some people have a pension today, most don't.
Nope.
That's where an annuity from Silac Insurance can really help. When you elect to receive payments on a regular basis, a Silac annuity plan will put money in your mailbox or your bank account and in your hands. Now, restrictions apply. To see if you qualify, head to silacins.com. That's Silac, SILAC-INS.com. Or look for the Silac link at bobandtom.com. That's Silac Insurance Company. Look forward to getting that check.
Yes.
Every month.
Yes.
And even if you want the direct deposit. Money. Coming up, we have Olympic stuff. I don't know if you covered the Wienermobile thing. Did you guys
there
hit
was
that?
a
There was an
mishap.
incident. Yeah.
We'll get to that. And we have lasagna news.
Oh.
It's so good.
It's interesting. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Interesting lasagna news. And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
You know, here at Charlie's Tavern, I stay mighty busy making drinks, but the phone, it never stops ringing. I love tending bar. This job is really great. My customers are thirsty and I hate to make them wait. But it always seems the phone rings as I start to pour a beer. It's some fella asking me to page his friends he says are here. Okay, buddy, you hold the phone and I'll check to see if they're here. Is Seymour Butts around? Have you seen Dick Peter? Are you Jack Hinoff? Is anyone Sharon Peter? Have you seen a Harry Beaver or you a Peter Smoker? And it seems like almost every night I'm paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Have you seen a Mr. Bader?
No, but you can check back later.
Could you find a hairy ballsack?
Not right now, you'll have to call back.
Bill McCracken, if you please.
He's among the absentees.
Do you know Ivana Wiener?
Sorry, no, I haven't seen her.
Phone rings.
There it is.
You know, this worked yesterday in rehearsal.
Does anybody hear the phone ringing?
I hear it. My headphones.
You heard a phone
Oh,
ring?
you hear? Did you hear the
ring
phone
in
ring?
your headphones?
Wait a minute, ring it again.
Did I answer it or not?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I just heard it.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. There's someone
Speak up, Dan.
clearing their throat in my
Hello,
mic.
Charlie's Tavern.
What's the matter? Is it noisy in there?
Yeah.
I was hoping you could page somebody for me.
Sure, who are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a Mr. Padasso. His first name is Stuart, but they call him Stu.
Stu Padasso?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, is there a Stu Padasso here?
Right here.
Does anyone know a Stu Padasso?
He's over there. I see him.
I'm sorry.
Right here.
Someone said he just left with Heywood.
Heywood who?
Heywood Jablomi.
No, but buy me dinner and drinks and we'll talk.
Wow, that'd be a wild. That'd be a wacky twist, wouldn't it? Hey, Bob and Tom are doing it.
There's the phone. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, hi. Could you page someone for me?
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Miss Fingerdew.
What, do you want to kill her?
First name Wilma.
Wilma Fingerdew. Sorry, somebody says she's in the back room with Willie.
Willie who?
Willie Fisterbottom.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt, baby. Whoa.
What ethnicity was that supposed to be?
Hell was that?
I have no idea.
Okay. They call here several times a night, and it's always the same. He asks me if I'll page his friend, and then he says their name. Hey, is BJ Hunter there? Can you find a Peter Wanker? I'm looking for Amanda Kiss. Have you seen Woody Spanker? Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but we call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Really? My song is nearly over now, so I'll cut to the quick. Who knew there were so many guys named Peter, Rod, and Dick? And if you see somebody, or if you need somebody, Paige, let me be quite blunt. I'll try my best to find him, or my name's not Michael Hunt.
Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Is Mike Hunt here?
Jeez. Paging Michael Hunt.
It's not on the script.
Paging Michael. You're supposed to say.
Paging Michael
Give me the
Hunt.
last part of the song again, would you please, Steve? You're supposed to say Paging Michael Hunt, then say
Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Oh, yeah, his name is Richard. They call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Paging Michael
There
Hunt.
we go.
6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Bob and Tom, if God didn't want you to listen.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Everybody in their places. I believe we're skating at full strength. All back from vacation.
Yep.
Hello, hello, hello. But you missed Friday, so it's a perfect time to things you missed from Friday's show.
Oh, help me out. What did I
Is
miss?
that right? Is that, may I? May I? All right.
Please.
Now for things you missed. All right. Jeff Oskay not here today. He was here all last week, except Friday. He's in
Jamaica.
Jamaica, Tom.
man.
He's in Jamaica vacationing.
Wow.
How about that? Something about relatives set it up, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was very excited about
It's a
it.
big,
You're not paying him too much. It's his parents are paying.
big damn deal.
I don't know.
What adult goes on vacation with their parents?
Ah.
I mean, I was talking to Dad about it last week in Florida.
Yeah.
And boy, we had fun. Good coffee shops, biking.
Cardboard beds at the 2024 Olympics are not that popular, and in spite of the fact there are many, many videos up online with gymnasts specifically jumping up and down on them like little monkeys on the bed.
Yeah, but they're little people that don't weigh
They weigh
anything.
80 pounds.
Yeah.
But they're supposedly rated at 550 pounds, is the numbers I've seen. And
Oh, that's easily 2 Olympic athletes. I mean, you know what I mean? And with room to
sure.
spare.
Oh,
yeah.
room-
You could
maybe
have a
a
3-way.
maybe a third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. They did put they want it to be a green Olympics, and they also want to discourage the old loving during their off time.
Didn't they give out
$500,000.
tens of thousands of condoms?
Like 400,000.
Do we have our gal from last week that was talking about? Oh,
We do not.
oh, sorry.
I think he'd lose his mind if she talked a little bit. Probably
Right.
What's that now?
She was looking on Tinder to hook up in the Olympic Village. You can push sit Tinder on set it on like 2 mile radius or whatever.
Right, sure.
And then you book. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So she was told to get on TikTok, so she tried to get on TikTok.
Look for D babies, right? Was
And
that
she
Yeah,
wanted
she
D1.
Yeah.
D1
Make
babies.
D1 babies.
So they're going to make D1 Division 1 sports babies.
Oh, I
Two
thought,
athletes hook up, then they're
Okay,
going to
I
have super athletes.
thought it was like D pick. Okay, I got it.
Here's your D. And,
Yeah, you know,
you
in
don't-
that context,
you
you
don't
hear
blame
D,
me.
you're thinking,
Sure.
if you want a baby, you better get like a D5 or it's not going to get in deep enough. Get a D1, you're going to have to coax it in. Stand on your head, baby. That's going to have to drip down.
You have to get one of those things like an old Civil War musket.
Tamp it down.
Yeah, a tamper.
He ruined R2-D2 for me now. No, I think he's little.
Oh, yeah, I bet so. We had a no-hitter last week. He twirled a no-hitter in the major leagues. Padres pitcher Dylan Cease said, Cease, no more, to the Washington Nationals. We talked about canned wines, and we were concerned that there's still no popular canned wine, despite being boxed wine is very popular.
Canned wine's not.
And we all kind of agreed boxed wine gets a bad rap.
Yes, the people look down their nose on boxed
Tastes
wine.
pretty good.
And I think
I'm sure there are quite a few alcoholics that are perfectly happy with boxed wine. In fact, they'll take it in the can. I'll take it anywhere as long as it's got booze in it.
He's back, everybody. Tom's back. Second box wine is the one that's best for me. I think that could be anything. You know, two box wines in a row.
Oh, okay. I was like,
you're on.
And that's a misnomer, isn't it? There's actually a bladder inside that box.
There is. You're right.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Because you got to take it out and squeeze the last drop out.
You got to take it out.
Get the rolling pin and
take it out. Have your buddy tape it to your belly. Go to a Dave Matthews Band concert. You're singing. You're giving everybody refills. Oh, it's great. It's fun.
Oh, that's great.
So, Chrissy, do you...
Or colostomy wine.
Do you find yourself taking the bag and holding it up and squeezing it into your mouth?
Yeah, are you kidding?
Okay.
I did that when I was
waste it?
In college. I had a little elevated bed, and so for parties, we would just set up a little bag of wine underneath the bed, and then you'd slide in with a rolly chair, you'd smack it, you'd get a little fill, you'd get out of there. Good time.
Fun.
Kind of like an enema bag.
No, it's a bag of wine.
I mean, I'm just in terms of the physics of the thing.
Okay.
Right, the old hot water bottle strapped on the... Does anyone still have one of those?
I don't know. My mother had one, and I never understood what that was
I didn't either. I never understood the hot water bottle and that big rubbery upside down.
Yeah, and she said, oh, it helps with cramps. And I'm like, how does that help?
Oh, you put it on your belly when it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I thought the wand, you're supposed to shoot something up inside you or something.
So did I. Isn't that what you're supposed to?
Don't you step on it and it squirts up in there?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that what
Possibly.
you do?
I don't know why not.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never...
sense as
Willie, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah, like the big medical looking.
Every
not the
grandma had
wand.
one.
I know about the bag, right?
Red water.
Bladder looking thing.
Classic red hot water bottle.
Kind of shaped like a big paddle.
Yeah.
I mean, if you even saw one now, I'd be stunned. I don't know.
Oh, you can still get them. Yeah.
Wow, do they come with Werther's hard candy?
Yeah, that's got to be.
Yeah.
I need one for my boil. I need a hot water bottle to sit on my boil.
A hot water bottle and an enema bag are different, right?
It's on my left ass cheek.
Although you probably could fashion a hot water bottle into an enema bag.
They look very similar.
Or one of those wine things. Give yourself a wine enema, I guess.
Yeah, a little tubing.
We should start a list of medical tools that are the hot water bottle and then the little circle, the metal circle the doctors were used to wear on their foreheads.
Oh, yeah, what was that for?
What
light was for the light.
Reflected the light. It was like having a flashlight on your head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
You know, I didn't know that until about a year ago. I thought it was some weird 50s thing.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So the doctor could ash his cigarette on it. I don't know why.
Does milk of magnesia fall into this category of just stuff that's like kind of for old people? I feel like that, but my grandma always wants milk of magnesia. No one has ever asked for it besides the 90s.
It's a softener.
Is that a laxative or a
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I think so.
Very
I thought it
effective,
was
too.
an antacid, or no?
Yeah, I thought it would settle your stomach too, but maybe it does a few things.
I was down in Florida, and you go to the grocery store. They have that 3-pack.
Milk of magnesia?
Milk of magnesia, Metamucil, and Viagra. So the man's 3-pack.
Oh, yeah.
For the perfect Florida vacation. I'm not saying I bought 3 of them, but...
Let's see. We also realized Christy has never seen the movie Gladiator.
No, but we're going to. It brought up last night, actually.
It was one of the great movies.
While I was in Rome, we did the underground Colosseum tour, which is really incredible. And
it's when Harriet Tubman had all the Roman slaves.
Yeah.
The underground Colosseum. She got around.
She was getting them out.
A lot of people don't realize tunnels. Not just here in America.
International.
She saved a lot of gladiators. A lot of people don't know that.
Two shows Friday, 3 Saturday. They used to have that midnight one with the torches.
Yeah,
and you know that's why a lot of guys quit gladiating.
Yeah.
Third show Saturday, I'm out.
You think that was the conversation before they'd go out? So, how long are you going to be gladiating? You got what's your plan B on this? Where would you like to be 5 years down the road?
Apparently, from our tour guide, if they lasted 5 or 6 years, they lived the life of Riley afterward. They would
really,
move out into into the country and have a family. And,
You know, my teacher said I wouldn't be anybody, and look at me now. Playing the Coliseum.
Number three ranked gladiator in the world.
Didn't they like let lions out after?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what they would do is they would start with entertainment, like a comedian or whatever. and it'd
Like
be
a
lighthearted.
comedian, really?
It would be very lighthearted.
How about that aqueduct?
Politics.
I just took a chariot from Milan, and boy, are my arms tired.
They would start light with entertainment, and then they would move on to, they would bring the circus animals out, and then they would bring in, apparently, they would bring the animals back out, take them out of the Coliseum, and they would do mass executions of convicted criminals, and then bring the lions back in to take care of what's left, basically.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
We should still do this, but just still do it. Like Nick Cannon is still hosting it.
Yeah.
Just have, Nick, hey, all right, here are the criminals. We're going to round them up. And then after that, Pat Godwin's coming out for some music.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. He's a loot act.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a loot act.
Nobody likes those
No
little
one follows
The
the loot act.
Gladiators were, of course, the show, so that was the last on the bill.
Wow.
Well, you can't follow a gladiator.
No,
That's
you
a
can't.
fact. You can't. Can't do it. Last week, Josh got into a heated conversation with himself. I think he'll agree on this about Google versus DuckDuckGo or something like that. And
yeah.
You are a big fan of DuckDuckGo because they can't track you on a search engine on DuckDuckGo like they can on Google.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened later that day?
Tom, this was alarming.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm on here essentially bashing Google.
Yeah. Respectively criticizing was not what was happening.
And 30 minutes later, Pat and I are in the green room, and Pat goes, look at this. The Google car was out in the parking lot slowly recording.
Taking pictures.
Yes, you know how they have those cameras,
Yeah.
and then it just took, and we were like, I don't know if that could be a coincidence. Yeah, Arnold doesn't like us following him. Watch this, we're gonna go get his license plate.
Get the camera in there, see him crap his pants. Check him out.
Yeah.
One of the ads, I'm sure you saw the ad on the Olympics. I believe it's for Safari, where it has people doing stuff, and all of a sudden these cameras
The cameras have
and
wings.
The whole
yeah.
thing is about how they're not watching what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like when the lady screams at
Yeah.
the camera with a,
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Don't even think about it. Walking barefoot in Death Valley.
No.
A Belgian tourist did in flip-flops, and the flip-flops melted? Is that
I mean,
what
they
happened?
broke, he said, but it had to have been because of the heat.
Yeah.
And they burned his feet.
Bad.
You know me, I'm very anti-flip-flop.
We were talking about that off the air, actually, right before the show started.
Yeah, and but I had to buy a pair, and then Willie pointed out that on the bottom of my flip-flops, there's a
bottle opener.
It's a bottle opener.
Oh, you
got
bought
the
the reef.
reef.
You bought the reef.
I
bought
had
the
a pair
reef.
of those.
I had no idea. I bought them at some tiki bar in Bermuda a few years ago. I had no idea.
Those are kind of fun.
Everybody who shouldn't have a bottle opener on the soles of their shoe, Tom would be number one.
It was such a fun bit, though, just imagining, hey, fellas, you got a cold brew over there? Pass it over here. Tommy G's got it. Click.
Remember a couple years ago, we had a story about I think they were sandals that had a little opening, and people would put
It's a flask.
It's a flask.
That wasn't a story. You confiscated that from me junior year of high school after a John Mayer concert.
At least you saw a good show. But would you put your lips up to it?
Yeah, you put your lips up to it, and then you taste everything you walked on as you got into the concert. But don't worry, because that is it's taken away by the beautiful taste of warm liquor. What everybody wants to be drinking at a John Mayer show.
Okay.
I saw a bottle opener online. The guy said he may eventually start selling them, but he made this. He's a woodworker. It's a bottle opener, and when the cap comes off, it's a Plinko game. And it goes down and play. I was like, I have to get one.
That's
amazing. Yes.
I love Plinko. For starters.
Sure.
You're never sad drinking. You're just playing Plinko all the dang time.
Yeah, yes.
Was that like an Etsy thing?
It was on Instagram, and he said, pretty soon I'll have a shop. And, so hopefully I'll keep an eye out. It'd be amazing.
One of my really good friends, he made those for my kids as a bank. They would be like a big Plinko game. You put the money in and it went blip, 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 blip. It was great.
You want to save.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick.
You can't wait to put coins in your in your Plinko game.
Oh. So wait a minute. Get back to this idiot. He's in Death Valley.
Yeah.
Yep. Walking along, and it's 120, 115.
Yeah.
And the sand was something way above that. It was like 200 or...
And they said, I have the story right here.
The sand's out there in the sun.
A man was rescued after suffering full-thickness burns on his feet in Death Valley. The 42-year-old Belgian tourist was taking a short walk in the Mesquite Flat sand dunes in 123-degree heat when he either broke or lost his flip-flops, putting his feet into direct contact with the desert. The skin was melted off of his foot. The ground could be much hotter than the ambient temperature, according to a park ranger. 170, 180, sometimes up to 200 degrees.
Ugh.
Yeah, the family called for help at the parking lot. Park rangers have recommended those who are visiting Death Valley to stay within a 10-minute walk of an air-conditioned vehicle, not hike after 10 a.m., drink plenty of water, eat salty snacks, and wear a hat.
Here's an idea. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, don't go.
Yeah. I mean, it's been called Death Valley for a long time.
Yes, it has.
It's not like one of those trick things like like Greenland and Iceland.
Right.
A bald guy, Curly.
Yeah. No, we mean it.
Death Valley.
Yeah.
No, a little bit. Willie and I went to Florida. Nice. It's great.
Yeah.
Pool, ocean.
Yes.
How are your feet?
Couldn't ask for more. Great.
Yeah, functioning?
Yeah.
Josh, they didn't melt off when touching the ground once.
Okay.
And that's what I aim for on my
Yes.
vacation.
They don't call it Death Beach.
No.
That verb, melt off.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
I was trapped once at a water park in Phoenix with the kids.
Trapped.
We got there like at 9, and when it opened, then about an hour and a half later, the concrete around the pool was so hot.
Oh, yeah.
You could not walk on it.
You had to run.
I was trapped.
Yeah.
And you didn't have a flip-flop.
No, I had to finally make my way. I would wait for the areas to get wet and run on them and stand there, wait, and then get back to the concession stand and buy flip-flops like every other idiot dad there.
I bet that was quite a sight. You mincing over to
Yes.
what spot on the pavement?
Mincing would have been the word.
Yes.
Well, we have a lot more to learn today.
Well, you know what else is cool on vacation? You're sitting there by the beach or by the pool, and you got your flip-flops going, and you got your Raycon earbuds in. That's right. And now's the best time to get yourself a pair of Raycons because Raycon just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling earbuds. Now with Raycons, you get active noise cancellation, gel tips with ergonomic design for that perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function and weatherproof and sweat resistance. And brand new colors, too. Forest green, royal blue, blush violet, classic black, and, of course, Raycons offers the 30-day happiness guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have an update on the Wienermobile. We have cool Olympics news and also nipple rings in the news, ladies and gentlemen. They're hot. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Here we go. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Yeah. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5-er, car key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigs, so to save some money, they got one off a hippie that smelled kind of funny. Next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty, too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5-er, car key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. I found a store with the sign said their beer was coldest. They sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar. Walked over to where all them registers are. Laid his fake ID on the countertop. Clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, he stopped. He said, "Kid, I'm not gonna call the cops, but I'm gonna have to keep this card." The guys both took it pretty hard. Sing it if you know it, even in your car. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5-er, car, a key, and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Met this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He said he was the guy from the Robert Earl Keen song, so they gave him their cash. He bought him some brews. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, should have been a crime. Crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time to sing with all their friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5-er, a car key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
There it is.
Wow.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Do you wear a thong, Miss Pat?
Is you out your damn mind? I have the hard time wiping. What am I put a string back there for? Oh, you know what I did just discover? I just discovered the moisture wipes. I had the diaper wipes for grown people.
Of course, I use the wipe. Yeah,
they're
incredible. It's like a shower in the middle of the day. Yeah,
oh my God, they're so much easier. Because you know how when you wipe it and the tissue gets stuck? None of that. Everything is smooth.
What the hell? I'm talking about wet wipes.
We're talking about wet wipes. You use wet wipes?
On the baby's ass. I'm an adult. Sorry.
You should get them for the adults. They're great, Tom. I just discovered them. They're great for fat people.
You're getting a text. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us?
I'm going home. I'm going to Goodwill.
Okay.
To shoplift.
All right.
Shoplifting at the Goodwill?
I'm out.
I'm out. Bye-bye.
Listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Don't.
The Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
There will be.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin's here.
Hey, Chick.
Get a song out of him. There's Christy Lee.
Yo.
The Silac News Desk. Willie Griswold has joined us.
Hey, man.
Willie's back. Tom's over there. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
There's Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, hello, hello.
Now, you're at the Dude Wipes sports desk.
I certainly am.
We'll get some sports out of you in a second. And
Still using TP? Huh, Tom? Still using TP? Well, dump your roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean. Pants down. Ooh, that's Dude Wipes.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's see. I went over the top 10 list of kinks last week.
Oh, yeah.
And
We talked about that.
We all learned about face sitting.
And did you know about that, Tom?
I don't think I do.
It's exactly what
rad.
you think it might
It's pretty rad. Is that what you just said?
And then there was like...
I mean, is the...
Josh admitted to being a fan.
Isn't breathing a problem?
I only breathe the air she allows me to have.
Is it starting to come into focus for you?
Does that paint a picture for you?
Yeah.
Josh, I was wondering why you had that reserved parking on your headboard. I thought that was kind of a weird thing to have in the bedroom, but now it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also,
If you know, you know.
we found out
By the way, I'll take a hard pass, as they say.
we found out a term for sexual pleasure is derived from having to urinate.
Yes.
This we learned a couple things that none of us had ever heard of. This was one of them.
Is this like when you wake up in the morning and you have the morning fun guy hanging out? I've heard that's because your bladder's full, so you have to go big just to accommodate the extra room in there. Is that any part of this?
I do not believe that is medically true.
Really?
That's not why.
I gotta stop listening to my buddies, man. They're all idiots.
But this is. So you wake up and you have a full bladder.
Yes.
Right.
You like that feeling and you derive sexual pleasure from it.
Okay, yeah, because I get that for sure. I totally get that.
So wait a minute. So you don't go?
On purpose.
Yes, you don't go on purpose.
So that you get that full bladder feel.
I 100% get this, because then afterwards, when you got to clear the urethra, you got a lot of ammo. You're good to go.
And it was... Oh, yeah, but don't see, yeah, I can't concentrate if I have that.
Oh, no. I love
Exactly, yeah.
Because you're worried
That's
about
interesting.
peeing.
But you don't seek that out. It's just a matter of...
When it happens, it's one of my favorite things. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never realized that. Now I know that I have a community. There's a home for me.
Yeah, there is, and it's a Japanese word. I forget exactly what it is. But, yeah. It was like way high on the list of kinks.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like third or something. It was crazy.
Never heard of it.
No, either had I. Or either had we.
None
Yeah.
of us.
It was fascinating. Fascinating.
And it's a Japanese word?
Yes. Yeah. A lot of the kinkier stuff tend to have Japanese words. They're doing some wild work over there.
Mm-hmm.
Nagapissy?
I wish that's what it was.
That's not bad. That's probably
Nagopissy?
Nagopissy.
Nagopissy?
Yeah, he's the other one,
no.
Hiroshita?
That's the other.
Yeah, we asked about
Yeah, you
that.
really don't want that.
Yeah. Another hard pass from the Griswold room.
You trained us well. We did ask about that aspect of it. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we? We broke down the lyrics of Godzilla from Blue Oyster Cult. Josh knows the lyric, and I had no idea that Godzilla picks up a car and throws it down.
Bus. Yeah, that's my favorite lyric. He picks up a bus and he throws it back down.
Yeah.
In one sentence, just the catastrophe.
And as the passengers look on or something, or is that
they scream in the subway train as he looks in on them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever listened to the lyrics of Godzilla.
I know I hadn't.
They had to pay a royalty?
Oh, sure, I bet so.
To Toho Studios or whatever?
Really?
They keep a pretty close rein on Godzilla and the sound that Godzilla makes, and also, the copyright name and all sorts, all of it.
They have Blue Oyster Cult is one of my favorite lyrics of all time. The phrase is very simple. Time to listen to B-sides. Remember that?
Time to play B-sides.
Time to play B-sides.
I like
That's
that.
a great little lyric. It's the one
not
about
familiar.
I'm burning for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I know the song. I'm burning.
But I mean, just the notion of time to play B-sides. What a great thing. You're always thinking, one of these days I'll flip this thing over and listen to it. You got all the stuff you're putting off in life.
Wow.
Time to play B-sides. Great.
That's what you get out of that line?
That's a great line. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't you look ahead in your life and go, I'll get to this someday.
What's the best B-side of all time? What do you think?
Oh,
got to be a Beatles song, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Well, there are a bunch of number one hits that were B-sides.
Oh.
Really?
That's a boring discussion. We could go on. Yeah, sure. Lots of times they release
Do you
a
know what
single.
we're talking about? A B-side, Willie?
Yeah, they release a single on a 45, so you'd have like Here Comes the Sun, and then they'd have something terrible like Octopus's Garden or whatever on the other side.
Exactly.
Right.
I may prefer Octopus's Garden to Here Comes the Sun.
It's so silly.
You are wrong.
When you listen to it now, when you listen to it with that, it's kind of fun. But I remember being a kid, and I'd be like, son, this is the best music of all time. You hear Blackbird, you go, oh, I get it. You hear 8 Days a Week, you go, this is a great pop song. And then you hear Octopus's Garden, you go, were they making children's music?
Ringo did, yeah.
What is this?
I'd like to be.
I'm gonna say.
With an octopus.
There was I don't know why I saw this. There was a graph I saw over the weekend of how many the Beatles, how many songs did they write? Like Lennon and McCartney is like 84, 72, and George Harrison was 30, and Ringo was 4.
Yeah, but they're all good. Okay, here we go. B-side, famous B-sides. Queen, We Will Rock You. That's kind of a hit.
Yeah.
Was it a hit?
Time of Your Life, Green Day, Good Riddance. That was a huge hit for them. That was originally a B-side.
God, that's a great song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. There's a Beatles Revolution was a B-side. Oh, there's Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want.
B-side.
But sometimes you get what you need.
Yeah, that was a B-side. There you go. So in any event, there's a bunch of them out there. What else have I missed?
We saw last week something that we all decided you would love, and I'm trying to get a picture organized of it. It was a street legal bumper car.
Oh, yeah.
That these two guys.
I love stuff like that.
I don't know how they made it, but it looked exactly like a bumper car
nailed
on
it.
the ride. Even with the rod that comes up in the back, they even had that. And it's ready to go.
I wonder if they have the smell.
Had it on the.
I know. That's why I mentioned that's one of my favorite smells.
Yeah, we all talked about.
Oh, the crackling of the ozone.
I love that.
You like that because that's the. That's one of the rides you can openly bully on the Midway.
I love it. You just sit there and you lay in wait for people.
Yeah, there it is, Tom.
There it is.
Oh my! And it's gigantic.
Oh, yeah. It's a real car. It's built around a.
Oh God,
he
that's
can drive
cool.
it.
You're telling he has a glove computer. There's insurance for that. He has a license plate for that.
Get pulled over in that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
They say it's street legal with lights and turn signals and the whole thing.
Very cool. Very cool. Now,
my grandmother was killed by crossing the street. She was run over by a giant bumper car.
What if you have two cars and your daily driver's in the shop and you have to go to a funeral?
Everybody asks, how did she pass away? Bumper car.
Is some kind of joke?
You're making fun of grandma.
Those two guys in the bumper car kind of look like Tom and Pat.
You know, if one of us had a mustache.
One of you had a big bushy mustache.
That's great. Coming up,
Look at them. There they are.
Coming up, we have the Wienermobile in the news.
Somewhere in Michigan.
Speaking of that, and we've got how dedicated are you to being in the Olympics? Enough to have your finger amputated to be there? Well, we got that guy in the news and more. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
It's very personal to me. I mean, actually, I'm feeling really good, at the very, very moment. I've had my cigarettes and all that. And, but this has actually been a pretty tough year. I think it's been a tough year for everybody. And my newest thing is that every time I get a piece of mail, it's bad news, no matter what. So I finally just put a trash can in front of my doorstep and just put a little note there to the mailman just saying, please deposit all mail into this and then take it out on Mondays. But so this is just sort of a song about that. It's kind of a sad song about my life. I just got a letter in the mail saying that my oh, wait, you know what? I'm sorry.
You can't do this all of a sudden?
Well, okay, let me think it out here.
You have to redo some words?
We can, if it's necessary, we can take a break and you can rewrite some of the words. Are you just, now, is this a Heywood moment? Are you forgetting them or are you trying to rewrite them?
Well, no, I got...
There's a content issue? All right. Okay.
I just got a letter in the mail saying since they didn't receive my credit card in time, there's a $40 fine, which would have been okay, except for that it caused me to exceed the credit line, and that's another $40 fine. Then I got another piece of mail saying that the balance due was drawn from my account, which caused a bunch of checks to bounce, $40 each. And the worst part is that one of those checks was for the DMV for my registration fee. So one day I was on my way to work and I couldn't find my car. It wasn't where I parked it just the day before, and then I got another piece of mail saying since the registration tags were out of date, they just towed my car away, which wasn't quite okay. I called them to explain, and when they finally put me through, they just made me wait on hold. After 40 minutes I hung up because I had to go to work, but then I realized if I don't have my car, then how am I gonna drive to work? So I got fired from my job. So here I am living in a box underneath a bridge in a quiet little town, and I take a look around and things are quite okay. I don't have any bills, and the best part is that I don't get any mail.
Henry Phillips.
a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, who's this?
We'll go with Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
We'll accept that.
About a month and a half ago, my fiance walked in and found me looking at some adult entertainment on the laptop.
Yep.
I picked up the laptop and chucked it at me. Ooh. My cat-like reflexes, I moved. A brand new flat screen TV took it right through the middle of it.
Oh, man. Wow, I guess there's no more Solo work by, wow.
Well, yeah. Well, I should just take it in the face because then I could at least watch the DVDs I had.
Yeah, but your broken eyes. Yeah,
take it. Yeah.
It's easier to replace the TV than it is your face.
A broken nose will heal. But you could never find another flat screen TV. They quit making them, right?
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
Bob and Tom. I listen to Bob and Tom. I listen all morning long. And visit bobandtom.com. Bob and Tom. With Christy Lee and Chick McGee. You guys rock. Christy Lee's got nothing for you.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Hey, Pat.
How you doing?
Got a song? You got several. I know you got a bunch of songs today. You got one picked out especially for us?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be daggone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, man.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Here we go.
We were talking about hot water bottles.
Yeah.
And stuff you just don't see anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even, I guess you can still get them. I still don't know what they're for. But it's one of those things like our grandparents and parents had. What about castor oil? Remember that?
Yeah.
In the Little Rascals?
They would put it in my ear when I was a kid.
They'd always make them drink castor oil. Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
So. It was, though, when I was a kid.
We never drank it, but I remember Mom putting some kind of oil in my ear, like mineral oil or castor oil or something.
Doesn't the guy in Stand By Me drink a bunch of castor oil before the pie eating contest?
Oh, so he can time it. Yeah, he goes up. I think so. Yeah. Wow. He wants to throw up on everyone to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they made fun of him.
Well, it's one of those weird things that is. I don't know if was that a brand name or is that something,
right?
Is that a chemical? What is going on?
I think it's an old wives' tale thing that passes down through families, I guess.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear of putting urine in your ear?
We got an email about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Direct from the source or bottled?
No. No.
Like some sort of fun accident, or
you would use a dropper, like a.
Supposed to help ear infections.
Yep.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that it was effective.
Yeah.
But
that's one of those.
We were talking about ear infection remedies, and we got an email saying, they actually.
Hey, Josh, how's your ear? By the way, did you get a cat?
And you don't say ear infection either. You say ear, you know what I mean. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So is it time to check in with the Dude Wipes Sports Desk?
You can rent a missile silo in Roswell, New Mexico for $515 a night. A missile silo.
That's
How about that,
cool.
Tom?
Do they give you the launch codes?
No.
I don't think there's a.
Oh, the missile's not there anymore?
I don't think so.
The missile's not there.
Hence the living space.
How do they get those out?
A big crane.
They just set them off and they land in
I
the
mean,
ocean
yeah, do they
somewhere.
put a light load in and say, hey, look, aim this way? Try to go west of Santa Fe if you can.
West of Santa Fe. Yeah, aim it toward Portland.
Yeah,
What
take out the nuclear warhead, right? Okay. Johnson, did you take out the warhead? Remember what happened last time?
We had another ruling from the Supreme Court in Ohio. Boneless chicken wings can have bones.
Yeah.
A guy lost the lawsuit. He can.
He choked. There was a bone in a boneless chicken wing, and he choked, and he sued. And the court said, no.
You should be able to assume that there are bones in boneless chicken.
Yeah.
Don't expect no bones.
I disagree.
We all did.
Yeah, the restaurant was not liable for the injury, according to the court. They were divided, by the way. It was a 4-3 ruling. The Ohio Supreme Court said boneless wings refers to a cooking style, and that Mr. Berkheimer should have been on guard against bones, since it's common knowledge that chickens have bones.
This is the Supreme Court of Ohio ruling, Tom. You can't argue with it. It's already done.
You can argue. There's a bunch of liars on the court. You see what the Supreme Court's been doing lately? Come on.
Let him sit there.
I think we're all terrified to participate.
You can argue anything now. I want to quote Griswold versus Connecticut, blah, 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 blah. Total BS.
This is not right.
No.
Yes, in the name, boneless. There's no bones in that.
Right.
And this guy got hurt. They should help him.
Yeah.
You're being foolish if you really think there aren't any bones in there, is what the Supreme Court
that's what they're
basically
saying.
said.
Now, Chick, your argument I do also kind of agree with.
What was my argument?
Be a man in the first place and eat boned wings.
If you want a chicken nugget, eat a chicken nugget. It's okay.
Now, what if there was a bone on a chicken nugget?
Well, then I think you got a problem.
I think you have a problem, too, especially with a nugget.
Yes. You don't.
Man.
I've always heard the mystical, just horror stories about people swallowing chicken bones and taking a nap.
Well, this tore his esophagus all the way down.
Yeah. Never waking up.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. I have chipped my tooth on a smoked chicken wrap, and then 2 weeks later, I chipped the same tooth on the same wrap from the same place because the smoked chicken was that good. But you can't get it wrapped up. There's secrets in there. You got to look at it in the eye.
I hate to one-up you, Willie, but I've done the exact same thing on a really great pad thai.
Really?
Chipped a tooth with the peanuts that are on it, but went back.
You never
did the
learn.
same thing.
So good.
Yeah. Yep.
Food wins.
2 crowns.
Josh, more or less, finally sort of kind of had a nervous breakdown on Friday. He said, this show's hard to be on. Is what he said.
That's what he said.
If I remember correctly, there were jokes being thrown around that were being fact-checked, which is the death of comedy.
Yeah. Absolutely was.
I tried to make it clear to you when Greg Warren was in, and he goes, "Whoever goes to a rib eating fest or whatever, I have. 3 of you. So you 3 did that.
So the Google car.
The man is just trying to get to a bit.
The premise was he thought rib eating contests were
it was
silly.
you.
It was you.
For Greg Warren?
Yes.
I love those rib eating festivals, Always reminds me of the movie The Killing Fields.
And so therefore you love it.
And then we decided what Pat plan B is. He's going to be a greeter to play keyboards.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little keyboard there at the Walmart. Somebody says there's a keyboard in a grocery store close by here. A lady plays piano.
Oh, cool.
I've got to see it.
I love that kind of
I've
stuff.
always heard the upscale stores have keyboard players, I guess.
Oh, yeah. There's a department store here. There's a nice piano in it.
I don't know.
Guys play.
But then we heard Walmart has one, so nothing against Walmart.
That's great.
They're fine establishments.
That and a free popcorn? Come on, I'm going back.
Oh, I love the popcorn.
Of course, then you get...
You got to pay for that popcorn.
Who gets free popcorn?
At Target, you can't just take that.
What? It's right there to the left. You got to pay for that.
I suppose wiping my greasy fingers on the all-cotton golf shirts is bad.
Every time I get a free popcorn, they always yell at me.
There's a hardware store with free popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. Sorry.
Time for sports brought to you by Dude Wipes. Dump your toilet roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down.
Ah, they feel good.
LeBron James made his Olympic return after a 12-year absence, and Kevin Durant could not stop smiling. He played for the first time this summer, and the two most experienced Olympians on the U.S. team opened the Paris Games, not to mention a bid for a 5th consecutive gold medal for USA. A near-perfect show. Durant made his first 8 shots on his way to 23 points in less than 17 minutes. LeBron had 21, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. The U.S. rolls 110-84.
Did you watch the game?
Over Serbia. I did.
Did you see LeBron get into the argument with the ref? So I'm assuming the referees all speak English. Is that what's happening?
I don't know the answer to that.
I mean, did they have translators for the various?
I'm sure they thought
coaches
of that.
and stuff. And
yes, I would think there'd be somebody on hand to be able to sort out what language they're speaking.
LeBron won.
I don't know what was going on there.
There was something about a substitution.
Something
he
about him going in.
Yeah.
You name drop Xi Jinping. Your ref's going to back down. Do I need to call Xi?
That's right.
Chick, you're on the basketball team. You win gold.
Yeah.
Do you stick around for the rest of the Olympics, or do you go home?
I'd stick around for some of the Olympics. Yeah.
I think so too.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't you?
You got an all-access pass. Why wouldn't you go?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that the basketball guys aren't staying in the Olympic Village.
Yeah, I would assume.
Because first of all, they need larger beds.
They're at the Ritz.
I broke my bed.
I'm just like you. I squashed my bed. It's squashed. I was smashing a girl, squashed her, and the bed.
But those guys were having a blast.
Yeah, they were. And they haven't played together. That's the amazing thing.
Yeah,
it's just...
And you realize, wow, they sure are good at this.
Yep.
Even when they're messing around, they're really, really good. Yeah,
I saw Steph Curry throw an alley-oop up to LeBron James. Being American is awesome. It's the coolest thing in the world.
Did it feel like it was a challenge to them at all?
Yeah, in the beginning, they were... It was tight for till about 25 points or so?
I think Serbia was ahead by 10 at one point or something like that. So, yeah. Serbia is supposed to be one of their toughest, because Jokic is on the Serbia.
They'll probably meet him again, right?
Did you guys talk about the exhibition game where they almost lost to South Sudan just by 1 point?
Yeah, 101-100, yeah.
Watch that live, man. It was awesome.
Of course, North Sudan, they're the badasses.
Is that right?
Yeah. Don't they have Kim Jong? Is that a different country? Sorry, I don't watch much.
That is a different country.
I don't really care for it.
Medal count, let's see. The United States has the most medals right now with 12, but they only have 3 gold. 6 silver, 3 bronze. The most gold shared by Japan, Republic of Korea, South Korea.
Okay.
And Australia, those countries have 3 gold medals, 4 gold medals apiece. They have gold medals.
Did you watch the opening ceremony?
No,
a little bit. Caught it.
I saw the highlights of the balloon.
It rained.
Rained a lot.
But the balloon was amazing.
Balloon?
Oh,
they lit the torch on the balloon. And
the torch is it's kind of hard to describe. It's so cool.
I think a Frenchman invented the hot air balloon or something like that.
It's this gigantic flame. Oh, it's really cool.
Well, I think the Frenchman actually invented making animals out of balloons, I think, is what he did.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's an old
puppy
French
dog or a hat or a sword. That's what they came up with.
But a bunch of cool stuff. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop's everywhere.
Snoop-a-loop.
He is everywhere.
Snoop was everywhere. He was watching gymnastics.
And Jason Kelsey's everywhere, too. He's sponsoring, tried to, the women's rugby team. He's a big women's rugby fan.
Oh, that's on today, I think.
And I was going to say, Tom Cruise is watching.
Lady Gaga was there. I have a list of all the.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot.
Elizabeth Banks was in the crowd for the volleyball.
Jessica Chastain was in the crowd. This is all for gymnastics the other night.
I saw a picture of Mick Jagger sitting in the crowd, and everybody was looking at their phones and not Mick.
Was he with his son, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
and then Nick Jonas was there. A lot of people. Yeah.
I thought you said celebrities.
John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, or whatever her name is.
Thank you very much. Frying pan face.
Ariana Grande.
She does.
Christy Teigen looks like one of those dogs that presses her face up against the patio.
Really, you're not a fan?
Patio doors.
What'd she ever do to you?
Good morning, baby. Jesus, mother of God. Holy hell.
But having to wake up next to John Legend and turning over and, aren't I important? Yeah, John, you're real important.
I thought he was just an ordinary person all this time.
He really
he's
thinks.
a legend. It's in his name.
Imagine a burglary at your home, and Christy Teigen's there. She scares you. No, I'm kidding, of course. You were imagining a gentleman dressed all in black in the middle of the night? Well, no. According to the FBI, most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during the summer. There's more daylight, and there's more homes sitting unattended for longer periods of time. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security, the only security company I trust to protect my compound. Offers me peace of mind whether I'm home or away with my Simply Safe app and the high-definition cameras inside and out. And with Simply Safe's Fast Protect monitoring and lifeguard protection, Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract. Cancel at any time. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or you can choose to have a Simply Safe Pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system. When you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring, just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, update on the Wienermobile. More news from Paris, of course, including the Olympics. And did you hear about the new phone sex hotline?
No.
Oh, you're going to be quite surprised. Yes. Go down the pole, Batman. You'll see what I'm talking about soon. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The telephone. I believe we have the author of the Big Butter Jesus song, Heywood Banks.
That is correct.
Hi, Heywood. How are you?
Good.
No.
Sure, you've been up all night.
You know, somebody called me at 2:30 in the morning. Hey, did you know that Big Butter burned down? Yeah. Couldn't you call me at like 9?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that we spoke yesterday, and I know that you had hundreds of phone calls.
Unbelievable.
Well, and we also were talking, and you have written a new verse.
I have a new verse.
Now, I ask, is it going to be possible for you to play it over the phone?
You can dare ask, yeah.
I'm anticipating the dropping of a phone. Do you have the phone crooked in your shoulder?
Some lyrics. I will rest it on the arm of the chair here.
All right. Okay, well, give us a test.
Okay.
Put it down and then come back. Okay.
That's not
bad. Not bad.
Well, not bad. That's, I guess, a perfect spot for it.
In fact, maybe we could have you do our show this way from now on.
We can only dream.
Well, okay. Now, are you just going to do the? We just heard the song. Are you just going to do the new verse?
Yeah, I'll play the last verse. The new verse. I call this the epilogue or the epilogue.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Anytime.
One night, Big Butter got hit by lightning, and it burned to its frame wire in a giant grease fire. Some blamed it on Satan, and boy, that would be frightening. But I think it's Jesus' Father that's in charge of the light. Big fireball Jesus, inflammable Jesus, oh charbroiled Jesus, whoopah Jesus, oh extra crispy Jesus, bananas Foster Jesus, I'm put out, it's not Jesus. Charcoaly some more.
Oh, my.
Yes, I'm put out, it's not Jesus. Charcoaly some more.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's...
I got you.
But no Houston?
No Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever. But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston all that noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st, 2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Oh, there. Houston. Oh, Houston.
I wish we did all of a sudden a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Sign up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936 Beatles. That's so. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
The Bob and Tom Show. Can you dig it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Oh, this is weird. Godwin and I witnessed something odd. Yesterday, I'm kind of making jokes about Google and how they're following you and always watching and listening and how I use DuckDuckGo. Who's after the show, Godwin goes, "Look at this out the window of the green room. The Google camera truck was here.
No way.
Yeah,
Scoping our parking lot, taking a picture. Yeah.
Pat goes, "Isn't that weird?" I go, "It is a little weird."
That's more than a little weird.
Wow. Yeah. They were listening like, "Oh, yeah, you don't like using this? Well, we're going to go get your license plate."
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Son of a... Oh, hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. How's everybody?
This is good.
How's it going? Hi, Tom. How are
Had an
you?
adventure I'll tell you about in a second.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Oh, I love your adventures.
On vacation?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It will never, though, top the time you stayed in the hotel. But two things were, they were dredging the beach or something. They had heavy equipment out on the beach.
Yeah,
the loggerhead turtles.
Yeah, the beach was closed.
And your room had tennis balls in the pillows on the bed.
that was many years ago.
That was bad. The best.
No, this is something else.
Okay.
Something different. I was at a beautiful beach town on the panhandle of Florida.
It's called Beach Town.
Highly recommended. It was great. We rented bicycles.
Oh, you did?
And you can ride bikes. Willie will tell you could ride bikes all over the place. It was terrific.
Is this the whole family?
Yeah, man.
All right.
So first day we wake up and the little girls' bikes are both stolen.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
So I go down to the So I go down to the place where rented the bikes, and I said, "Hey, look, the bikes were gone." And they go, "Okay, well, be on the lookout for them." All the bikes have kind of a little collar on them, like a paper, like when you get a wristband.
Right.
Look for if you see a bike without that, it might be one of the stolen bikes. And then they give me the code numbers that's on the handlebar of the bike.
All right.
So the next day, I'm having coffee, and I see two young punks come up and they have a couple of bikes, and I go, these look like the kind of jackasses that would steal a bike,
right?
you can spot them, can't you?
And I've got the code numbers.
Yeah,
Right.
Expert profiler, Tom.
So
here we go.
I go up, I'm looking at the bikes. One of them code matches.
No way.
And there's no collar on the thing. I go, this is one of the bikes I rented.
Yeah.
So the two kids come out. I go, where'd you get this bike? I go, oh, well, and okay. And then all of a sudden,
all right, punk.
These two kids hop on the bikes and take off.
Oh!
So I take off after them.
Yeah!
Oh,
your dad's in pursuit.
Clint Eastwood.
You guys, the whole week, I'd be like, hey, we're going to go get a cup of coffee. Do you want one? And no, I'm about to go to this neighborhood. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of bikes in there, so I'm going to go check this out myself.
So, and right out of a movie. You know, I'm chasing these two kids on the bikes.
Are you yelling anything, or are you just
No, they got a good head start.
Okay, all right.
I'm chasing the kids on the bikes, and then just like in a movie, I've chased them for about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile. And just
Are you on foot?
No, I'm on a bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But there are a lot of people on the sidewalks. We were all weaving in and out.
Yeah. Did you knock over a fruit stand?
Yeah.
This is so weird. This is the exact same plot of Beverly Hills Cop 4. Isn't that interesting?
So this big truck pulls in front of me, so I lose sight of it. Oh. But then...
Please tell me you hit a fruit stand next.
So I keep going, and then it kind of... Then the road bends, and I don't see him. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll bet they went into one of these condo complexes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I turn around.
Yeah.
First condo complex I come into, I see one of the little punks.
Yeah.
Looking out like this through the bushes, looking to see if I caught him.
Through the bushes. Wow.
Now, when you say little, you mean late teens?
I'd say
like 12.
12, 13.
That's okay.
They have the little toothbrush haircut where they get a perm in the front.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Those kind of kids.
So I go back, grab Kelly, get the car.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, that's good.
And it's one of those gated places you can't get into. So I call up security at the place, and the guy lets me in. And he goes, "Oh yeah, we had two guys trash the tennis court last night. It's probably those two kids."
Oh, these punks.
One of the custodians has said there were a couple bikes parked behind the tool shed. We go, and by God, there's the bike.
Nice.
And another stolen one. So I loaded him in the car. Took him back.
So we're still missing one of your stolen bikes.
Yes,
though.
which I had to buy, by the way.
Oh.
After you did all that work and brought them their bikes back?
Yeah, Kelly said, wait a minute, we should trade him the one we brought back.
Yeah, no kidding.
Come on.
So I bought myself a bicycle.
They charge you for the bikes?
Yeah.
That's baloney.
They also charge you for the bike lock that the girls didn't use. So.
Oh. They didn't lock them up?
No, I didn't. And the two young punks weren't around.
But your girls learned a lesson. They should lock up their bikes.
Well, did they?
Nope.
Daddy's a badass.
They didn't learn anything.
No.
They didn't learn a damn thing.
You know what I learned? I learned that I slept in on vacation. All of this happened before I woke up.
Yeah.
I just came down and my dad was like, Willie, I got you a coffee and I caught a criminal. Great morning so far.
That's great.
Did you catch him and then go?
No, they'd
Long
gone
gone?
up. It was a huge condo thing. So, but yeah, in retrospect, I should have just immediately called the cops.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have done anything.
They would have scared the bejesus out of those two kids.
I wish, though,
Couple of sand rats.
I just wish that some bike cop with a pencil in his ear, because it's like a little vacation town. There's not a lot of serious crimes going on. Just one guy that loves his job. I wish he would have shown up. We'll get this on the case, Mr. Griswold.
The Barney Fife Beach guy.
Yes, I wish he would have been there to help us out.
Yeah, but yeah, they bikes get stolen constantly down there. They said.
You know, Pat, I called them sand rats thinking that I was making up a term for like beach punks.
Sure.
But your laugh reminded me that it sounded way worse than
Yeah. You could have gone. You could have gone deeper.
Something Schwarzkopf would have said.
Yeah. We know where they're holed up. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Speaking of trailing, I have a technical question.
Mm-hmm.
It was we flew out of the Panama City Airport on Saturday, and I timed it We were in the TSA line for 1 hour and 29 minutes.
No, you weren't.
What?
I was. You were in it for about 45 because I got in line. You didn't. And then you just got in line with me, which I hated. We did not invite you.
He's the dad.
No.
Dads get to do that.
Security skippers, and then everyone in line hates me because I let this fool in with me.
You're blood relatives. It's legal. But so I timed it, though, from when you first texted me going, the line is unbelievably long.
Come get in this line.
Get in the
Quit
line
goofing
now.
around. I don't know what you're doing, but get in line.
Were you getting your shoes shined?
No.
You love that.
But I was wearing tennis shoes. The point is, it was 1 hour, 29 minutes. And I appreciate the TSA. I know they're working hard. Is there an app? Is there an app that tells you? If there isn't, there should.
Yes,
You could look up an airport that says how long TSA is.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Well, no, I know for sure Austin has one. I've never had to check it anywhere else. That's
Because
the
a
only place
lot of people missed the plane. The plane was not full because but this is going to be a full plane. Well, it wasn't because people were waiting in line for
How
an hour
many
and a half.
times have we told you TSA pre-check? It's easy to get.
I have it, but I didn't have it for one of my daughters.
I don't know if I like this
I
TSA
think,
pre-check.
wouldn't they let her go with you, even if, because she's a minor,
No,
she's young?
they won't. No, but the larger point is, if you're going to have a TSA line that long, they need to warn you because you get a thing from the airline that morning going, hey, blah, 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 you want to buy a drink now, blah, blah, blah. Why don't they have a thing going, hey, by the way, typically on a Saturday, the TSA line is an hour and a half long.
Yeah, well, we were
You got
fine.
to
It's
get
bad.
there.
Yes, but
You're
were you late to the airport? Were you
No, you're early usually.
I knew you'd object to it, of course.
I heard some
I timed it.
dawdling story over here about where were you and
He was just checking a bag, but I did leave it anonymous because I wanted you to make the shoe shine joke. I knew that was on the table. I just left it in the.
I had to check. I travel with a tiny little briefcase of like 3 pairs of pants, but I had to check the girls' bags. But it was literally 1 hour 29 minutes. I've got it.
That's rough.
And I'm not being critical. I'm just saying, is there a way to warn you? Shouldn't the airline coordinate with TSA going, hey, by the way, if you're flying today, typically on a Saturday, the line's an hour and a half long.
I would think there would have to be. That would be the number one question asked.
But is there an app you can go to where you check whatever it is? Austin Airport, TSA current wait is. And they do it at Disney World. They do it at Disney World for the rides. There were a lot of very pissed off people that did not get on that airplane.
I mean, I've wanted this for years, but I want it pointing at Taco Bell drive-thrus, so I know which one to go to on the way home.
My TSA app, it'll quickly search items you can bring with you through checkpoints, check the delay information at your favorite airports, check how busy the airport is likely to be on a specific day and time.
What's it called?
It's called My TSA.
Okay.
It's got a picture of a frowning person on the front.
It just tells you, hey, throw it away. Don't bring it.
I also got the full... I got the full HJ search.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I got the full pat down.
Because I've asked for that, never got it.
over the waistband handy, the whole thing?
I got the whole thing.
Yes.
I think they do it because they look, okay, look, here's an older white dude traveling with little kids. This guy there's zero chance he's a terrorist. But this way they could go, hey, look, we're not racial profiling. Look,
I see, yeah.
Look, we just searched Jed Clampett over there with the 2 little kids.
Yeah.
his 2 little grandbabies.
I get that all the time. I get the pat down and
Andy got it.
My
this
dad
time,
explained
too.
it to me. He goes,
What?
dude, you're a single guy flying alone
with a beard.
And you're he doesn't agree. My dad didn't agree, but I'm sure I'm on some list because of the movies I watch and the books I read.
The manifestos you send.
I hope they are reading those. I make many salient points about the world.
Some guy in his sub-basement at the FBI like, this guy's nuts.
So this pre-check thing, this TSA pre-check, you essentially, so if you have $60, you don't have to be checked for bombs anymore?
Yes.
That's essentially the crux of it?
And you got to meet somebody at UPS.
Well, first of all, it's $80.
Yeah,
and
first of all, it's
secondly,
80. Secondly,
you still have to go through. It's just a faster
It's a shorter line.
$80 a year?
80 for 5.
5 years?
Yeah, it's good for 5 years.
All right.
Then you got one more password to memorize. It's too much of a pain in the ass for me. one more password I
Already
give.
on your ticket when you go, you just show it.
Yeah,
it's easy.
you have a TSA
Nevertheless,
number.
I'm just wondering. Does Does that thing tell you if you log onto that in the morning? It'll say, "Hey, the line's is typically an hour and a half long."
Yes.
This is one of those things where you keep asking us the same question, and we keep answering
She
you
told me.
the same answer.
She told me it tells you what
delays there are.
Chick, I was in a security line.
Is that
with
flight
them.
delays or
No,
both?
it's slide
Both.
delays.
It's both. For an hour in the line, he kept going. There should be an app where you can look this up. He's been on this for days now. We can't get rid of it.
Buy TSA app.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you'll go online yourself and you'll announce to the room during the commercial, here's that app I was wanting to know about. I want everybody to know I found it. So here it is.
I'm just saying the HJ was pretty good.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Sometimes it's exciting.
When I was waiting in that line, I was scrolling on my phone, and TSA has a Twitter, and they were doing oh, hey, when TSA has to come explain why peanut butter's a liquid, and it's a meme with LeBron holding the flag.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm going, you don't have money to hire a 22-year-old social media advisor. Get another person in the line. Also, why are the rules different in every place? The laptops, the shoes. Why are you yelling at me? I don't work here. You work here. You're not my supervisor.
I know.
I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah.
That's my biggest problem with it. Quit treating us like we're a-holes.
Yes.
I'm not a piece of garbage.
Well, but you kind of...
Yeah.
They started. I get in line with an open mind every time.
Every time.
I am ready to be friendly to this person.
You're not. You don't have any preconceived
And they look at me like, what are you doing here?
You idiot. Why'd you take your
I'm sorry you chose this path in life. Don't take it out on me.
Try going through TSA with comedian Drew Hastings.
No, see, that's he and I both would end up in jail because I'd be his hype man. You tell him, Drew.
Flavor.
This is against our rights.
Yeah, I literally have. I have gone. I have deliberately stayed 80 feet away from him when he goes through because here it comes.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
If you want to see it, open it up, buddy. Oh,
I do know that is a tough job, and so I'm just quiet the whole time.
So what is with the shoe thing? I'm confused.
It's
shoe
different.
bomber.
It's different at every airport.
Yes.
Sometimes shoes on.
It does seem like different airports have different criteria.
They do, and they admit it. Actually,
here's my solution to this. The guy that they caught with the shoe bomb, burn him at the stake publicly at an airport tarmac. Prime time. If you do this, we're going to burn you alive. Because I do believe in cruel and unusual punishment.
How did that guy even survive the flight? If I were on a flight and I look over and some guy's trying to light his shoe, I'm going, who else is beating him up until he's dead?
I want to fight.
Am I the only one?
I want to fight a guy who puts his chair back. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Once again, if they don't want you to put your chair back, don't let the seats be able to do that mechanically.
No chair back.
No chair back.
No.
Boo.
You can do it, so you should be able to do it.
No.
It's a prick test. That's what they're doing. Who on this flight is a prick?
That's why I fly first class. You can push the seats back.
I'm sorry, Mr. First Class.
That's right.
You're getting gum in your hair.
It's got to be so awesome.
Even in first class, if I put the seat back,
getting gum
and I'm
in your hair
still
first.
6 feet away from you, you're going to say I'm a prick.
I have a similar rule, Pat. It rhymes with gum.
It's because you didn't get the HJ in line at TSA.
Yeah, put that in my hair? You put it in my hair?
That's hot. Just protein, yeah.
That's hot, yeah.
While you're watching something about Mary on your phone, coincidentally enough.
Okay. Don't you love, though, when the person next to you gets hot coffee and then when the plane, the turbulence hits?
Yeah. You realize that's, friendly fire is a thing. You realize, I'm going to get some of that too, pal.
You couldn't wait. Or the person that gets the incredibly smelly, gigantic sandwich that they bring on the plane.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, coming up, what's happening in sports?
Well, when you hear this music, that's right, we'll have more from the Olympics in Paris, under the Eiffel Tower. That's where I'll meet you at midnight on New Year's Eve. Isn't that what is that part?
Sort of Sleepless in Seattle.
Sort of
Empire State Building, I think.
Sleeping in Seattle. And we've got a world record, do we? No, a dirty secret of Olympic swimming.
Oh.
You're not.
And the phone sex hotline at Comic-Con. The big Comic-Con in San Diego, they had a special phone sex hotline.
What?
It's everything you can imagine, only worse.
All right.
Okay. All right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
I'll tell you what, Miss Pat, that was really good. That was really, really funny. And I tell you, I am going to take you out to dinner.
Really, you gonna take me?
I promised. Yeah, I'm going to take you out to dinner. You wanted the custom sushi?
Yep.
I got a great sushi place. We'll have a great dinner. And you eat sushi?
Yes, I do. And what about dancing?
This is like a small place. They don't have a dance floor, so
It doesn't matter. I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
no. But I can't dance anyway. I'd be
I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
Okay.
All right, Tom. I'm gonna teach you how to dance. You ready? Come on. Come on, shake it, Tom. Shake it.
What am I
Shake
shaking?
it.
I mean, you have.
You shaking whatever this is.
Well, this is. I don't know.
It probably don't work, but come on, Tom, shake it.
Are you bouncing? Are you loosening it? Are you loose at the knees here?
I'm about to back that ass up, Tom. You ready?
Okay. You're gonna back that ass up?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
I do Pilates, you know.
No, don't run. Don't run. Come on, Tom, drop it. Drop it. Drop
what?
it. Drop
Oh,
it.
my
Drop it. Drop it. Oh, now hit the ass, Tom. Hit
Did you ever
hit
see
it.
the movie Deliverance?
Hit the ass, Tom. Pat it. Pat it. Pat it. Yeah, pat it. Pat it. Pat it.
I think this may be sexual harassment.
No, I like it. He still following me. Come on, Tom. Don't ride. Hey, go on. Drop it, Tom. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
I think you're going to crush my knee.
No, that's your knee, Tom. It's really hard.
Yes, and I'd like to make a reservation. Yeah, this is Tom. How are you? Yeah. No. Just for two. Yeah, nice quiet corner. Yeah. Hey, listen, is there like a dance place near you? Some kind of funky.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Tune in.
Tune in?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Well, actually, I'm doing a CNN interview at 10, or else I'd go with him. I'm doing Larry King. First time. I'm very excited. Yeah, I just want him to go, Saskatchewan, hello! Can you turn down the electric blanket? I can't turn off the fan above the oven. I go, you know what we're going to do, Larry? We're going to try to get your shoulders a little higher. Can you do that? Why are my suspenders so tight? Because they don't go around your Larry, that's why they go. See, if you let them go, the soldiers will do that. You won't look like you look like a vulture in heat. Muncie, hello. Question for the skinhead.
This is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You are just fed up with all of us, aren't you, Josh?
Well, there's a lot of I have to be right in this room.
Yeah.
And it is a total comedy killer. I tried to scream at you all when Greg Warren was in here last time about it.
Oh, yeah.
And
you went nuts.
It fell on deaf ears.
What happened?
I thought you were here.
No, I don't think so.
I thought you were here. No. The show's become hard to be on.
Well, there's the door.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
www.bobandtom.com.
Details. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat and Willie and Josh, Ace, Tom.
You know what I missed?
What did you miss,
Being
Tom?
on vacation.
What?
Oh, boy, I tell you what.
You missed all of us, right?
No, I missed. I missed this.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
What does the gingerbread man use to make his bed?
I'm already in. I got to.
What does the gingerbread man use to make his bed? I don't know, Ace. What?
Cookie sheets.
Set up funnier than the punchline.
Gingerbread man is funnier than. I like that very much, Ace. I missed that. Oh, thank you so much.
Tom, did you know that when the movie Shrek came out?
Did you know what? The Joke of the Day is sponsored.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh,
gosh,
that's
how
exciting.
can we forget that? Joke of the Day brought
I'm
to you
glad
by...
you remembered. Otherwise, we would have had to do another one later.
Well,
Sleep Number. Sleep better together, and you can save right now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Oh, boy, did I miss my Sleep Number bed. I was staying at this really nice place, but it had one of those gushy beds.
Uh-huh.
And the mattress and the I don't know about yours, Willie, in our room, the bed was like 6 inches higher than my bed. So to get on it, I had to do like a Fosbury flop. All right, baby, I'm taking 10 steps back. I'm taking 10 steps back. 1, 2, 3. then you get in it and just sink down. Now I know some people like that.
But you can do that with your Sleep Number if you want.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I like a nice firm mattress, and I like my mattress, shall we say it, human level, as opposed to giraffe level.
Did you call the front desk asking if they had doggy stairs?
don't they have didn't they have those a long time ago, like turn of the century? Do you step up into
That's
your
right.
bed?
They have those little
Stairs, like
two-step,
dog steps.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
What? So silly.
Yes.
Beds were absolutely supposed to be like 6 feet off the ground or something, so you could get up into your bed. Yeah.
I always thought it was like a women are too demure. Like it was like a no woman wanted to be seen having to struggle up onto the bed or lift her leg in a certain way.
What could be dumber than the saddle where the women would not straddle the horse.
Oh, side saddle?
Very odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some really uptight.
Oh, my hymen will remain intact.
I heard of a friend of mine that burst. It was awful.
How uptight would a culture have to be? Oh, wait a minute. We're going to find out. Mr. McGee, what's happening at the sports desk?
Cardboard beds might be Paris' solution to providing athletes a place to sleep for the 2024 Olympics, but some 10,000 miles away in Tahiti, where the surfing competition is taking place, it's a cruise ship. While media has been restricted from boarding the ship, athletes have shared photographs and videos on their social medias, giving the public a tour of what the Olympics say is the first ever floating athlete village. Surfer Kanoa Igarashi of Japan.
Of course I know. That doesn't work.
It's very funny. Says on TikTok they've got a 24-hour dining hall, a fully stocked Olympic gift shop, and an activity center with ping pong and foosball. New Zealand coach Matt Scoringe posted a video of the ship's pool with a pool right there in the Bay of Tahiti. We need a pool on the ship with a statue of the Olympic rings at one end. Very cool. I tell you this because you once upon a time were interested in learning how to surf. Remember that?
Yeah, Costa Rica, right?
Remember?
Yeah,
you wanted to go surf?
There's a
surf camp.
Surf camp, yeah, in Costa Rica. Some friends of mine went to. Said it was great. I'd love to do that.
Oh, you got to do it.
Must do it.
But if you watched any of the surfing in Tahiti, it's just it's so cool.
They're having some bad weather, though, the next couple of days, I believe. So
that just means better waves, doesn't it?
Well, you would think.
Yeah. You want to do it or not?
Now, is marijuana legal in A, Tahiti, and B, Paris?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Paris, no.
However, the captain of the Japanese gymnastic team has withdrawn after allegations she smoked and drank alcohol. And this is just cigarettes. This isn't Ms. Shoko Miyata, the captain of Japan's women's gymnastics team, has withdrawn from the Paris Games after allegedly breaking the team's code of conduct. She's accused of smoking and drinking alcohol.
If she smokes, she pokes.
That's what Tom says.
That's what I've heard, according to the JGA, the Japanese Gymnastics
So
Association.
she quit the team?
Yep.
They made her.
Left them hanging?
She broke the code of conduct.
Yeah.
Shamed her family.
Leave.
So
They made her leave.
Are they participating still? And
Yeah,
No,
she's,
what?
Yeah.
Japan is.
yeah, Japan is. They have subs.
I see.
Yeah, they always send alternates.
She's not in the high bar. She's in the dive bar.
Dipsy-doo.
The dipsy-doo away.
This stinks. No, she's in Paris. She wants to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is silly.
It's got to be
Drink
fun.
wine.
The
That's what you do
birthplace of
there.
smoking.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good time smoking a cigarette over there.
Sitting in an outdoor cafe.
What are they? The Galois? Is
Huh?
I have
isn't
no
that what they're
idea.
called? The filterless? Yeah, a bunch of dicks when I went to college would smoke those things.
Okay.
Like imported cigarettes?
Yeah, some. I just remember this one guy. He always had these French cigarettes. What a douchebag. I could say more, but it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
What was his major? Do you remember? No?
Pretentiousness. Although I was right there with him. So.
An Australian field hockey player opted to amputate part of his finger to compete at the Paris Olympics Games. According to the BBC, Mr. Matt Dawson broke a finger on his right hand during training in Perth. Recovery from surgery to possibly mend the digit would have taken months.
Will you please hold my Perth?
So the 30-year-old decided to be ready in just a day. Let's cut the finger off.
Man.
From the knuckle up in order to take part in his third Olympic Games. This reminds NFL fans of Ronnie Lott during a playoff game against, I think the Cowboys were coming up, and he broke his finger, and it was going to be, I'd put a pin in it, and they just go ahead and cut it off.
This doesn't always work for Olympic athletes.
Cut it off.
Who could forget Kevin Jameson, who
nailed it.
He had an injury, and he decided to cut off his index finger.
That's right.
Unfortunately, his game was, of course, sharpshooting. And
I didn't think of that.
Didn't fire one shot.
This Olympic moment.
So this guy has his finger lopped off on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you guys yell at me asking questions. Do we know which one? Was it a...
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know.
I think it
Field
was
hockey.
Field hockey would have to be able to hold a stick,
I think it was
right?
Yeah, it probably wasn't a thumb.
Yeah, I think it was the ring finger, I believe. Because I saw someone comment that it wasn't the middle finger, so we can still...
And it is just that first knuckle, so it's negligible, but still.
Yeah.
He can't play Blackbird on guitar anymore, but...
Oh, jeez, that's...
Compete.
What's he going to do at
Jerry
sorority party?
Jerry Garcia did it. I mean, he was missing part of a finger.
He was? How did he lose part of his finger?
He was a kid, I think.
Django, too.
Oh.
Django Reinhardt.
Yeah, didn't Django only have a thumb and two fingers?
Yeah.
He was born that way, right?
Yeah, I think so. A couple fingers.
But he has that good album, Django Unplugged.
Oh, yeah. Very funny.
Some of the lyrics are explicit, though.
Yeah, I couldn't sing along.
You can't have top down and sing that.
First of all, men's field hockey.
Yes.
I think this way people aren't going to go, hey, you're playing a girls' sport, right?
Right.
Over there, it's a thing. My buddy Martin, he's a British guy. He played this growing up, and it's we would make fun of him and be like, no, this is just like, it's like lacrosse. All the fellas play it.
After a while, you go, man, the ice keeps melting. Let's just, field hockey's for guys, too. They just had...
I don't think I've ever seen field hockey in my life.
I like it.
They use like little candy canes to hit this thing around.
Yeah, that's basically what they
And it's like a little meatball they carry around.
Yeah. My mom was really good at it.
Field hockey?
Played at the University of Michigan.
I'll be darned.
She was a Wolverine. This guy, I mean, God bless this guy, back to work. Chop, chop.
Literally. More Olympics coming up.
Would it be, I just have one question. What if
including the dirty, dirty Sen?
This guy cuts his finger off in order to keep playing. What if he gets benched?
Yeah.
How? I mean, if you're the coach, you can't bench this guy.
No, you
in Ronnie Lott's case, they lost the playoff game that he insisted on being in, so that didn't help much. Yeah.
Not good, not good. Coming up, we have more Olympic news.
Yes.
We have the phone sex hotline at Comic-Con.
I don't want to hear about this story. I don't know why.
Fantastic. Yeah. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey guys, Jess Hooker here from the Bob and Tom Show. Looks like the weather's going to hold out, and I am going to do the IndyCar two-seater experience. A little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I've been coming to the race since I was about 5, so this is a dream come true. I'm ready to get in one of these cars. I just don't know if they're going to let me go ahead and drive one. Do you think if I asked to let me sit in front, maybe? Here we go. The nerves are setting in. I'm just waiting for the excitement to trump the nerves. All right. Down and forward. Got it.
Keep going all the way down.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's.
We're in here.
You don't have to hold on to anything. The car will hold on to you.
Mentally, it feels like maybe there should be a handle somewhere. Maybe like one of those Fisher-Price car wheels. That'd be cool. Steering wheel.
We thought about putting a horn in there so you can honk at the driver faster or whatever.
What's your name?
Jeremy.
Okay, hi, Jeremy. Just like to know who's making me safe. I'm not sure if it's sweat from nerves. I probably should have emptied my bladder. There's a lot of things going through my head right now. I love my family. Holy hell, it's running, guys. This ain't no game. Holy trek that I got to do this today. This is just like a dream come true for anybody who loves IndyCar, but especially a girl that's been raised here in Indianapolis. It comes out here every year, my entire life since I was 4 years old. I'm still in shock. But you cross over those bricks and you see the pagoda coming out of turn 4, and I don't know what I could compare it to. Holy hell, dude. Beautiful.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILAC.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Get a song out of him, Tom. Write that down.
Ready to go.
Well, we can do one because we have a story. If we could just segue away from sports only briefly.
All right. There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. If you're still using TP, what's wrong with you? Dump that roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good, solid science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
All right. Now, Pat, this is a bit of a stretch, and I apologize in advance. Christy, we have a story about lasagna in the news.
Yeah?
And as you know, I think we're all big fans.
Man, that's
we often talk about
sounds so good.
A place famous, of course, for their steaks, Omaha Steaks, that has the best lasagna out there, hands down.
Really good.
They had nothing to do with the following story, however.
A nurse's aide is accused of smuggling drugs into an Indiana state prison by hiding the narcotics in a bowl of frozen lasagna.
Bowl is interesting.
According to court documents, the 46-year-old arrived for work at the prison where her property, including the lasagna, was x-rayed. It was then that a guard noticed that the dish looked odd, and a colleague agreed that something did not appear natural. Investigators dug through the lasagna and discovered several packages wrapped in electrical tape that contained cocaine and marijuana. Though she claimed to not know the food was stuffed with contraband, of course, it's not mine. How'd it get in there? Photos on her phone showed wrapped drug packages that were taken a day earlier. Oops.
Uh-oh. But I mean, rather in the lasagna than up your keister, huh?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, if you had to get some, drugs into the boys, wouldn't you Say?
I just assumed if I found a lasagna with drugs in it that it came from Fazoli's.
Is that right?
A little sketchy over there.
Oh, you shush. They're baked lasagna and breadsticks.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh. Or baked
No,
spaghetti.
it's my grandma's recipe. She uses Percocet instead of ricotta.
Yeah, it's a
family tradition.
It's an old.
You can have
the old country.
You can have your tryptophan. You have a portion of that, you're sleeping for the day.
So what if was the lasagna still edible? Because if the
I wouldn't think so.
There was tape in it, so you have to take the tape out. But then, yeah,
you can eat around it.
Ugh.
I just eat around the drugs.
Is that right?
Ironically, she was bringing the drugs in for a prisoner named Garfield.
This is for
he likes his lasagna.
Garfield. And
he hates Mondays in prison.
This is for Snake Garfield.
Is your phone going off over there?
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Oh, I think the coffee's here.
I think your coffee's here.
Yeah, sorry.
Get the little
Hey, Chris,
alert.
could you go at the door of the coffee?
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could break that fourth wall for just a moment. Tom ordering coffee has been such a process. You can't. Well, maybe you can believe it. What the rest of us have been going
Ordinarily,
through.
we have someone here who can go do this
He's
sort
on
of thing.
vacation. Mark, Mike,
Well,
whatever.
next time you get a sub that knows how to do the coffee run. In any event,
Some would say that's the most important part of his job.
yeah. Now, Pat,
Yeah.
you're probably wondering what song can you do based on?
I don't have a.
Well,
lasagna?
do you remember this story? This was about a year or two ago.
Gosh, I hope it has nothing to do with lasagna.
A mafia fugitive was caught
that's
after he posted on YouTube his cooking show. According to the BBC, the Italian police tracked down this guy, Marc Claude Biart, through the culinary videos he was posting online.
You're under arrest.
Now his face was hidden in all the videos, but he had tattoos on his arms.
Mm-hmm.
He was arrested in the Dominican Republic more than a year ago, in March, I guess, and was extradited back to Italy. He was part of a large alleged crime gang, and he'd been on the run since 2014.
I want to be in a crime gang.
Do you?
Yes.
So
more than anything.
Yeah,
That'd so cool.
His nickname, by the way, Joey Bananas Foster.
Is that right?
He was an excellent chef.
Yeah.
By the way, has anyone ever had Bananas Foster?
I haven't, no.
I've seen it at restaurants. It's the one where they set it on fire, right?
Fire, yeah, some rum.
I've never had it, but I've watched other tables.
I bet it's tasty. Yeah.
Maybe we should do that one morning. Can we have open flames in here?
Yeah. Maybe we can have all flaming dishes. We can have Cherry's Jubilee.
In here?
Mm-hmm. Baked Alaska, is that flaming? I don't know.
It seems like it.
We could have Jess Hooker do it out on the porch.
No, I think in here.
Yeah, flames.
You know,
Do we have a sprinkler system?
yeah, I was going to say.
No. We're working without a net, baby.
That'd be very bad. In any event, but you remember the story you got?
Well, my friend, he might be upset because my accordion's broke. It's getting fixed. The preset.
Oh,
different
gosh.
keyboard in here. So it's, I'll work around. Today it's me, Luigi Accusatore. Hey, how you doing?
How the heck are you?
Gina Statutory always by my side.
Does she have to start high school again this week?
No. She's in college. Please, get your mind out of the gutter.
Gina Statutory.
Oh, this piano's wonky. I can do it. I'm a chef, I'm not a trafficking cocaine. That's a powdered sugar. I flush it down the drain. I give a bribe. Please, Judge Your Honor, this is a thing. Let's just forget it. So I can go on TV and keep making us spaghetti.
So he can go on TV and keep making us spaghetti.
How for long after all this time? That's nice. I like the way you sound. I'm on YouTube making pizza pie. I am not that mafioso guy. I make lasagna, macaroni, and the finest rigatoni. Now I got a cellmate trying to hide his baloney.
Now he has a cellmate trying to hide his baloney.
It's the prison choir. I'm on YouTube grilling portobello. I am not a crazy good fella. I'm making a meatball and linguine and drink a little vino. Now I got a cellmate who wants to a sodomio.
Now he has a cellmate who wants a sodomio.
Sodomio.
Tommy,
right up my
I love when you fly me in for the one song. I can stay in a hotel.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that's a classic. Thank you very much. Admittedly a stretch, but well worth it, don't you think?
Yes.
A nice
I
little,
loved it.
nice little sing-along.
That is nice.
Back to the Olympics.
Hey, into the Paris.
That's right.
I travel from Italy.
Hello.
Get that one Italian swimmer. He's a good.
Ah, yes.
From Paris, according to the Wall Street Journal, it's a dirty secret that every athlete who takes a plunge into the Olympic pool over the years at all the Olympics will tell you everybody pees in the pool.
Oh.
Everybody pees.
Everybody pees.
It's really bad when the divers do it from the high dive. It is very embarrassing, especially the ladies kind of hanging two over the side. Oh, ladies.
Who came up with that from the diving board? Man.
You know, I'm still here, Luigi. I'm still here. I could sing a song about this, too.
Oh,
Oh, you're
you
kidding.
get a 2 for 1.
About a peeing in the pool?
It's not just a one song. It's a 2 song.
I love everything about you.
You want to hear a song?
Yes.
And this is a little sing-along, too, if you catch it in the middle. You throw one. Everyone pees in the pool. If you think swimmers don't, you're a fool. The race you can't quit with your Phelps or Mark Spitz or everyone pees in the pool. So I could have rhymed Spitz with something, but it wouldn't have worked. We're talking about a pee. Olympic pool or fancy hotel. Everyone pisses. There is no smell. It won't change colors. The water stays a blue. Everyone pees in the pool. Athletes must stay hydrated. And the pool, it's chlorinated. You think, what the hell? And no one can tell. Everyone pees in the pool. Come on, everyone pees in the pool. At the Paris Olympics, it's true. At least it's not the Seine where there's floating stool. Everyone pees in the, but don't you dare sneeze in the. Everyone pees in the pool. Now I can go and I feel good about myself.
Arrivederci.
My money was well worth it. Thank you, Tommy.
See you later.
See you later.
You see,
bye-bye.
Did you see Michael Phelps?
I did.
Obviously, he's still smoking pot.
Oh, really?
That explains the haircut.
He's a weird-looking dude.
Who told him that looked good?
Yeah. He's got like,
shaved in the side with like a, like a
and his
little
ears
bun
stick
on
out
top.
even more. It's like gills.
Let him do his thing. Yeah, some people might think you're joking about the haircut, and obviously he's still smoking pot, and that's what you're basing it on. But I don't. I think you're absolutely. Yeah, look at the beard. You know he's smoking pot.
No, he needs to have friends telling him, "Hey, you look ridiculous."
He's the most decorated American Olympian of all time.
Is he commenting or is he still swimming?
They're interviewing him a lot.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. If he had any of his friends would say, "Hey, Michael, look
again with the hairdos,
got some gold medals. You look ridiculous."
And the hairstyles. And he would kick you as a friend to the curb. You would not know him.
I'd be embarrassed to that haircut.
Swimmers insist they have a good reason to pee in the pool. They hydrate until the last possible moment, also wearing ultra-tight suits that can take up to 20 minutes to get off, so they just go when nature calls. Two-time Olympian Katie Hoff.
She eats a lot of asparagus before she swims. Throws off the other swimmer.
Her brother
Katie,
Jack.
for God's sake.
I'm not sure if her brother Jack swims either. It sounds so gross to outsiders, but because there's so much chlorine, you don't even think about it. Lily King, man, three-time Olympian for Team USA, told the Journal, "I probably peed in every single pool I've swam in." That
makes
just
sense.
how it goes.
Sure.
That's how it goes, baby. That's
They go number one in the pool.
Is baby.
But as Pat saw, they go number 2 in the Seine. And by the way, there's I don't know how the test came out this morning. But
We've got another story about the Seine coming up. That's right.
Yeah. Also coming up, a great story today about the phone sex hotline at Comic-Con. The big Comic-Con in San Diego.
Yeah.
They had...
Big Robert Downey Jr. news at Comic-Con. He'll be back in the Marvel Universe as Dr. Doom. Yeah.
Okay.
Not as Iron Man.
And the Marvel kind of finally has another hit on their hands.
Oh, with the Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 200. It's the 8th highest grossing movie.
Yeah, they did a bunch of losers in a row, so they're Probably happy to be counting the money again this weekend.
Calling the people losers who went to see that movie isn't nice. Oh, you're saying they had a bunch of losing movies in a row. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah.
I saw it yesterday.
You loser!
I'm a loser.
You like it?
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fun. It's a good time.
This is Deadpool versus Wolverine or whatever it is.
It's not. It's Deadpool and Wolverine. But they fight a lot. It's fun. They have a fight in a car. It's a good time for the whole family.
Do they make love?
You know what? They do. It's a weird turn in the second act. But boy, do they make love. And you know what?
There's a lot of sexual tension between those two.
Both versatile bottoms. Could you believe it?
Bottoms up. Now, it's time to switch gears here. It's survey time. That's right. According to AARP, 61% of Americans aged 50 and older worry about having enough money for retirement. I have a question. Anybody here want more to worry about?
No.
I'd love some.
No.
What are you kidding me? No.
God, no. What's wrong with you? Boo!
Okay, sorry. It sounds like a good time to eliminate some of your worries. Many of our parents received a pension when they retired. And some people still do, but not very many. That's where an annuity comes in. An annuity from Silac Insurance can really help. When you elect to receive payments on a regular basis, a Silac annuity plan will put money in your mailbox or your bank account and in your hands every month. Nice. See what I'm talking about? Get the details. Now, restrictions apply, but see if you qualify. Head to SilacINS.com. That's SILACINS.com. Or just look for the Silac link. Just go to bobandtom.com. Easy to remember. Bobandtom.com. Hit that Silac link and see what I'm talking about.
Silac link.
Silac Insurance Company.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Once again, coming up, we have possibly the dumbest, most difficult world record of all time, I think. It's
That's saying something.
Really dumb. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Lavelle, you have, I believe, your wife's dog, the Shih Tzu?
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Japanese crap through the house.
You were saying you wanted to get a new dog, so we were giving you some dog tips. Now, I'm a big fan of the Golden Retriever.
Oh, man.
Maybe I could see you with a Golden Retriever.
No, man, that's not a black dog. I'm sorry. Them Golden Retrievers need love. Mm-hmm. Black dogs, we chain them to a tree, with a truck chain, and you ever see it at real black people house, the dog be running around the tree on the truck train. He don't even bark no more. He just yelling, help, 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 help. Somebody give me some help. Call the dog whisperer. Give me some help. We don't take our dogs to the doctor. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. But it's just the thing about it. I want a dog. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a dog, I want a man dog.
You need a Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler, a Pit Bull, a Mastiff, or a mutt mixed with Rottweiler, Pit Bull, Mastiff. A little mountain lion in him. I can't pet him, but he scared me to death, but I take him out anyway. Because like that, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking of this. We in 2010. You don't know what's going to happen. I might be the last man on earth, like I Am Legend. And I don't want to be out here as I Am Legend and got a Shih Tzu as my guard dog.
He's not going to eat zombies.
Right. He's not going to eat zombies or demon dog. He's going to jump in my pocket. Do something. Do something. They're messing up my coat. Lousy Shih Tzu.
But you dip a zombie in grape jelly.
Hey, I don't know how. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to eat him before he eats me. Especially if I'm the last man on earth. Who he going to tell?
That's right.
But I mean, I don't like German Shepherds, but I do. I want a dog that people are scared of. And see, I live in Studio City in California, where it's dog lover haven. Dogs walk around with sweaters on, and they got bottles of water. You got to pick up their poop, man. Come on, man. I'm glad my dog little. Poop ain't that big, because if he pooped like some of these dogs, a mountain of poop, and they got to shovel it up into a little plastic bag. And the dog look like you better get it before you get a ticket.
Well, in your case, obviously, since your dog does it primarily in your home,
right. Well, but he don't do it in the house no more because I laid down the law.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, that's what.
How'd that go?
That's what newspaper subscriptions.
Sounds like there was an sensitive.
It was kind of, his butt was sore. I'm gonna let you know that.
Here's what you do.
Yeah, right. I mean, I know, people are dog lovers, and you don't want to be offending nobody. Like, oh my God, because people treat dogs better than they treat adults. I'm for real, man. I was watching Animal Planet one day, and there was a guy out in the water drowning, and there was a dog out there drowning. And they threw a life preserver out there, and they say, "Put it around the dog. We'll get you next." People love dogs, and my neighborhood, I want to shake it up, because I live with all these nice looking dogs running around. They all walking around, bougie little uppity dog show dogs. I want to have an animal that ain't nobody gonna, be able to feel safe around, like a hyena.
A big ugly dog,
like a hyena, or a baboon. A baboon. You have a baboon on a leash. Oh my God, that would freak somebody out, because a baboon not only will eat you, it will grab hold of you and eat you, and while you're looking at you. Right. That's a pet.
Wow. I want a pet I can fight off.
Those scare me.
I'm like bad shock move. I don't want no cutesy wuzzy dog. My dog got to be able to do something. I'm sorry. I mean, my dog. The dog we got now, he's just
doesn't do
pathetic.
anything.
He don't know no trick, but he know how to get the food.
What's his name?
Big Larry.
Big Larry.
Of course. What else would it be? What does he weigh?
He's a little pipsqueak dog.
10 pounds?
He's probably about 9 pounds.
Okay, Big Larry.
Big Larry, yeah, we call him Big Larry. I just kind of gave him a big name, since he was a little.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a pet shop dog. I hate pet shop dogs. I like Humane Society dogs, because they appreciate you when you come in there. Them dogs put on a show for you, man. I mean, you talking about a chorus line. Please take me home. They're about to kill me.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
That you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with your financial advisor.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hi, Tom. How are you? Let's get right to the latest Olympic update. This just in. Now China.
Yay, China! They're my favorite. They do good stuff for the world.
China has 5 gold medals now, leading all nations.
Yeah.
Japan, South Korea, and Australia has 4. United States, 3. We're way behind now.
Only two, if my math is correct.
And Paris Olympic organizers have canceled the first swimming training session for triathletes because of pollution in the River Seine.
Poop.
In a joint statement.
I loved that. That hit me right.
There's got to be some guy behind this. We need to let's stay away from the word poop.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
They have
not say poop.
There's some sort of cheat sheet where it's like you can say excrement, you can say the scat maybe, but don't say poop. Don't say the other S one.
Americans love the word poop.
We cannot swim for the scat.
In a joint statement, Paris 2024 and World Triathlon said they were confident that water quality will return to below limits before the start of the triathlon competitions, which are set to begin tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is lesser time than here because they're 6 hours ahead. So
they have the same problem that we have
tomorrow
in many cities here, which is when it rains a lot, the storm sewers start flushing out the regular sewers, and yikes.
Are you ready? Everyone get comfortable.
Okay.
I'm cozy.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, Playboy.
Does everybody trust
Completely.
me? Yes. Scott Schnitzpahn.
What's his name?
That's a name?
Scott Schnitzpahn.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't a schnitzpahn sound like something you need if you have a leaky anus? Here, you have a schnitzpahn?
Here,
We are SCHNIT. Boy, it's lucky there's an N in there.
SCHNITZ
That's your schnitzpahn.
That is.
Schnitzpahn, the U.S. Olympic Triathlon team's high performance general manager. That's what Scotty does. Told reporters he was getting updates on the Seine's water quality each day at 4 a.m.
Oh, it's too early.
Can we move that to 7?
Yeah, fellas.
He said Plan B is delaying the triathlon by a day, and Plan C is the swim portion of the event turns into a triathlete, and they're going to use the tricycle as part of the leg.
Okay, yeah, that seems...
What did you say?
He felt the need to say that's a lie.
He did.
After I said the triathlete, they're going to use tricycles, I better step in here and say that's a lie.
Why are they bothering with the Seine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This has been a hassle since day one.
Although they had an...
So Plan B is they're going to just drop the swimming from the triathlon?
It's that they should do that anyway.
No, then it's not a triathlon.
Well,
then it's a biathlon.
And they interviewed someone who just wrote a book about the Seine on Jeff Glore. I love that guy. And she said it used to be far worse than what it is now. This is incredibly clean for the Seine. How it is now. They've
It's
really
a big
done
metropolitan area, and all the poop's going into it. What happens? That's what'll happen.
Why are you a Seine champion all of a sudden? You've been tearing this apart all week, and then I try to get in here and agree with you, and you don't want to have it.
I just think surrendering the... Oh, this is France. What am I saying?
American triathlete.
Surrendering the swimming part of the triathlon is ridiculous.
That's why they should have built a giant swimming thing.
Yes.
Well, they could have done it in Tahiti, where they have the surfing. Why not do it that?
Well, they can't run in Paris, then all of a sudden fly and swim in Tahiti and come back and ride a bike.
Perfectly reasonable.
They have to have a lake somewhere they could swim in.
Yeah, come on.
Run in the airport. Make that part of the...
Do it up at Normandy or something.
Couldn't they even just do a regular pool and do kick turns or something? Like, there's a way to get the swimming to happen in this without just getting
Yeah, they
rid
have
of
a
it
pool.
entirely.
They're using it right now, right?
Clearly.
Yeah.
American triathlete Seth Ryder, I hope his nickname's Red, revealed he has an unconventional tactic for preparing for the Seine's E. coli levels. He said, in preparation of this race...
He's an American.
Yes, but he has an accent.
He's in Paris.
They're all doing him over there.
His
It's real
parents are
respectful.
It's like when Madonna,
I knew there was going to be some E. coli exposure, so I've been trying to increase my E. coli threshold
by eating poop.
By exposing myself to a bit of E. coli in day-to-day life.
Come on.
One of the ways Ryder claims he's been doing that is not washing his hands after he goes to the bathroom.
And eating at Chipotle.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Remember they had an issue there for a
They
little
did.
bit?
They did. And it was like every 3 months, too. It was hilarious. And they had to do a commercial being like, look, we know you guys.
And a testament to how great they are, I didn't care at all.
I go every week.
Ate there all the time.
3 days a week for me.
Love Chipotle.
I just want to see the triathlon. What do they call it when they get up on the various platforms? The
first, second, third?
Yeah, the platform ceremony for the first time with diarrhea.
Oh, man. Can we make this fast? They're all shuffling their feet.
Oh, God. Can you bet on if it's going to happen or not?
If the actual event's going to happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know you can bet on anything. A buddy of mine has already lost like $10,000.
Oh, no.
On the
betting
Olympics?
on the Olympics, yeah.
Willie?
Kind of nuts.
I am waiting to bet until football season.
Yeah.
I was betting with my heart, and the Pacers were doing very well. And then they stopped doing very well, but my heart was still quite involved. And so I told myself, Will, let's take a step back. You're going to wait for football season.
Good for you.
I've only ever gambled $180. That's how much I've lost from gambling. I'm fine saying that out loud. It's no big deal because I'm going to chase it when the Colts get playing again.
An Italian man has extended his record for the most books typed backwards.
I like it to read the ending of first.
What?
65-year-old accountant Michelle Santelia has held the Guinness World Record since 2007 and recently completed his 83rd book after typing up a mirrored version of the Malleus Maleficarum.
Oh, that's a great book.
A 15th century, it's a 15th century, of course, treatise about witchcraft.
It's wonderful.
So I have a question.
Of course you
As important today as it was then.
If he's typing books backwards, so is he typing the word forward and then going to the next word and type, or is he typing each word backwards?
I assume it's each word. It's mirrored.
I assume it's each word backwards. When you say I typed the book backwards, there's only one way you can do it.
No,
yes.
I could read a sentence backwards for you.
Oh, what a treat this will be. Should we pay admission?
There's more.
Yeah?
Using the medieval German version of the Latin alphabet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's how you want to do it in the original text.
Yeah, you don't want to use the
right.
The Richmond Lattimore translations be.
Yeah, you're exactly. Tom's right.
He's just trying to be too poetic.
This guy has no life.
It says that he took up 4 months to type the entire text. His 484.
Why isn't this guy a serial killer?
484-page book contains 181,653 words and weighs 43 pounds.
I remember we had a professor in one of my creative writing classes, and he goes, you're going to read this short story. It was about 30 pages. He goes, what I want you to do is to type it out word for word. So read it and then type it word for word. And it took it took each one of us hours to type verbatim out this short story.
The point was what?
And he was like, next week we'll talk about why. So we go to class the next week, and we all have our copied short stories there. We go through class, and finally we get to the end of the class, and somebody goes, hey, what about the short stories we wrote? And he goes, oh, yeah, you can just keep those. That was it. We don't know why he had us do it. There was no lesson.
Oh, man.
And
what a jerk.
I loved this guy, but that one, we were all just so furious and sad.
Yikes.
But I loved him. I'd take his class again, but we just don't know why we had to do that.
Did anybody just find the book online somewhere? At that point, could you even do that? Because you would just copy paste it. Now that's what I would do.
Yeah, there was none of that.
Just take a picture of it on your phone, convert it to a PDF, copy paste. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, copy and paste.
So I feel this guy's pain. I don't know why he chose to do this.
There's
typing the book backwards.
Yeah.
Type the entire
book.
book.
How about maybe have him do it in that? What is it? Wingding.
What the hell is wing?
That weird font that's nothing. It's just silliness.
Oh.
Yeah, instead of
I do like wingding.
Each letter has some weird.
I mean, what was that for?
Goofing?
Maybe Prince's next album.
Yeah.
And Team USA rugby player Ilona Maher has become one of the stars of the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, and for good reason. Maher is a beast of a player on the field. She's 5'10", 200 pounds, and we have a highlight of her stiff-arming a lady from Japan yesterday. Here's her in the middle. Here we go.
Let's do it.
The little girl there, look out.
Whoa!
And she goes in for it's a touchdown.
That's not a dirty play at all.
No, not a dirty play at all.
It's called a try over there, right?
And now she'll, boom, there it is, right there.
Oh, man, she is strong.
Do you have to touch the ball to the ground?
You have to touch it down.
In rugby? So it's like in cartoons, they used to always do that?
Is it the cartoons have that?
Yeah.
I don't remember the cartoons having that.
Thighs for days.
Yeah, Goofy would cross the goal line
crush you.
touch the ball
Big
down.
thighs save lives.
Is that sports?
Yes, I was looking for the Alev Kelter.
I do too.
She always.
Well, I like her.
She also has a stiff arm, and this is what. Who are they playing yesterday? Brazil, I believe, and she makes a run. And these are again American women making.
American women. Got a stiff arm.
Look out for their American women.
Do you have a little video?
Look at there she is right there.
Now, she
is also.
That is a fella. I don't care what.
Some testing involved.
That is. Come on.
She has a man bun.
Hang on, here we go.
Oh.
Boom.
Have you watched any of the ladies' soccer? There are some.
Nothing like that.
Yes, sir, Tom, you're right. Yeah.
Sorry, here we go.
Go, baby.
This is what you farted for.
That is a fella.
Are you kidding me?
Be a good sport, Christy.
Well, a special themed phone sex hotline was available for San Diego Comic-Con attendees over the weekend.
Oh, Gamora can tell me she loves me.
Yeah, pretty much. 1-800-PHONE-SEX launched an ad on social media promising nerd-centric services with sexy cosplay and fantasy role play. The video includes a woman dressed in a Catwoman outfit asking attendees if they, quote, ever dreamed of a sexy superhero.
They actually had women dressed up as various superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Like on video chat? Or did that matter?
Walking the streets in front of Comic-Con.
Saying, call this number?
Passing out maps to various places.
Maps?
Across the border where one could...
I see.
So if you... Yeah.
Totally different than just
They're like
having
those guys
phone
in
sex.
Yeah. So I guess that's...
Yeah, that's prostitution.
Yeah.
Are these two different stories we're talking about right now?
Yeah, that was...
okay.
It was the same... But the same notion that they're... This is like... This Comic-Con is the one.
Right.
I mean, they had pretty much the entire cast of whatever it is.
The Marvel Avengers
the Marvel
movies.
thing.
So is phone sex still a thing with I mean, you can just go on your phone and watch.
Oh, I'm sure some people love it still. Yeah, it's got to still be a thing.
Yeah, I think there are people that just want the audio, I think, and they can imagine the rest. But I guess you could actually, there are places where one can experience whoever it might be, Catwoman, for real.
For real?
Well, with the Catwoman get up on. Actually.
Yeah. If you're like, oh, look, it's Catwoman with cesarean scars.
Which is the one that has
the litter.
Who has the blue boobs?
I'd say that's what Tijuana excelled at. We're having shills to get you into the bars and things. That's what I remember most.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come on in here, fellas.
Yeah.
And for the guys, for the ladies, rather, that Mr. Fantastic guy, I've seen what he can do wrapping his arms around people.
Yeah, he can stretch.
Yeah. Oh, my dear God. That thing.
Deeper? Careful what you wish for.
It's on the other side of my back.
Coming up, we have a story out of France that does not involve the Olympics.
That's right. It's from France.
We have defecating on a local beach.
Fun.
And we did, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a Wienermobile incident in Chicago.
Saw this.
Yeah.
Chicago-style hot dogs. What is that?
Who in here has driven the Wienermobile? Tom? Anyone else?
No.
You didn't get to drive it?
No.
Did you drive it? Did you drive it, Ace?
No, I've been in it.
I rode it in it, but I didn't get to drive it.
I've been in it, but that's
I drove it. Josh, I drove it. I had I actually raced a famous race car
You
driver.
cheated, as I recall.
It wasn't exactly clear where one could turn.
Big time. Speaking of crimes, you imagine a burglary at your home? Well, if you're picturing a shady character sneaking around under the cloak of night, dressed all in black, well, that's not the way the FBI sees it. Most break-ins happen during broad daylight, the FBI says, and spike during the summer when more homes sit unattended and the days are longer. That's why Simply Safe is recommended by yours truly, the only security company I trust to protect my compound. It gives me peace of mind whether I'm home or away with my Simply Safe smartphone app and the high-definition cameras for both inside and outside. Fast Protect monitoring at Simply Safe and LifeGuard protection. Agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract ever, so you can cancel anytime. Pricing is transparent and affordable. Less than $1 a day and no hidden fees. It's easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or choose to have a pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, Josh, I'm looking at you. Nipple rings in the news.
Okay.
I'd like a you're welcome.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I told him you like my nipple rings.
Well, yours are very classy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
No, I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just. This is what the Surgeon General is saying.
I know.
So
I think those women who can't are pretty much, by and large, selfish, aren't they?
Screw you, Chuck.
Yeah.
Don't you wish just once they'd have a day, one day a year, where you could say whatever you wanted in the radio? Just so that one time.
I'm over here working, okay?
You know what you could do?
What?
Walk in there and have Dean do it for you. You walk in there, tell Chick what you want to say, and he can fix it for you. A few minutes ago, Chick said something mean to Christy, and she...
I didn't. Was that mean? I was
Yes,
just
it
making
was.
an observation.
I was saying that some women are unable to breastfeed for a number of reasons, and you said...
The main reason I can think of is because they're selfish.
So Christy
She
wanted...
seems very well adjusted
Right
and
now.
very
Christy
intelligent.
wanted to respond, and I have great faith in our editor.
Me too, because if
Christy
not, I've
wanted
lost
to
my job.
respond.
We now have the response.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
Hey, chick, you. You've never had to breastfeed. You don't know what it's like. You're a ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. So shut your mouth, you stupid ass.
You know, that last beep could have used a little more word.
A little less a little less...
And not so much hole. A little heavy on the hole on that one.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I always heard that his herb was top shelf. I just could not wait to find out for myself.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Well, I've tried it, my friend. And I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
I learned a hard lesson in a small Texas town.
He fired up a fat boy and he passed him around.
The last words I spoke before they tucked me in.
I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
I'll never
smoke weed with Willie again. My party's all over before it began. You can pour me some old Whiskey River, my friend, but I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
I hopped on his old bus, the Honeysuckle Road.
The party was Vegas, it was after the show.
Alone in the front lounge, just me and him.
With one parting puff, Grim Creeper sat in. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. My party's all over before it began. You can pour me some old Whiskey River, my friend, but I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
Now we're passing the guitar, telling good jokes.
I know one's a-comin' 'cause I'm smelling smoke.
No, I do not partake. I just let it pass by.
With a smile on my face and a great contact high. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. My party's all over before it began. You can pour me some old Whiskey River, my friend, but I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
in the fetal position with drool on my chin.
I messed up and smoked weed with Willie again.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Have you ever done that, Josh? Gotten on a plane and put your headphones in and act like you're taking a call? So people, no, I'm on the plane right now. Yeah, I still got this body odor problem. Yeah,
yeah.
See, so they won't.
It's contagious. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's not airborne even.
They say it's contagious. I'm going to break out this Subway onion sandwich here in a minute.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show.
Thank you for asking. Yes, now.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Psycho.
Hello, Tom. You're right back to it, huh? Hating us. That's good. That's
Hey, Christy.
good.
Yes, sir.
If your husband was being very sweet and romantic, he said, "You know, Christy, I just want you to know that you send me." Would you think that was a sweet thing to say?
I go, what do you listen to 50s music?
Yeah, why did people say that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Send you where?
She really sends me.
Yeah. You know what's worse than that one?
What?
I've got you under my skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
That to me has always been, so like you're a big zit?
Yeah.
What is your, like, sebum?
Or a tick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
You guys just aren't romantic, are you?
So would you tell a woman that she sends you?
If she sent me, I certainly would.
I'm assuming it means like she sends me to heaven.
I guess, yeah.
Into the...
I think it's
There's two ways to look at this.
The feeling some kind of way.
Uh-oh.
Let's just leave it right there. Yeah, there are a lot of terrible lyrics out there.
You send me away is what you send.
Boy, she sends me. I'm gonna try to bring it back.
Are you?
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah.
See
I'm trying to
what
bring
happens.
back round heels. Hasn't taken yet.
You calling your baby round heels now?
I feel like
I'm not.
Yeah.
I feel like it's caught on in here.
Okay, sorry.
I sure do hear it a lot.
Okay, well, we're back, which means that we have Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk, and we were talking about this thing going on at the Comic-Con with the special Comic-Con sex line.
Yep.
Where I guess you could talk to who are the most famous female superheroes?
Your Wonder Woman.
Harley Quinn.
Storm.
That Harley Quinn.
Storm. Is she still out there? Was she in? She's kind of dropped off after
Halle Berry.
Yeah, the Avengers. She hasn't been.
Is she the one that sets herself on fire?
No, she can control weather. She brings a storm. She can make it rain. Or
I mean, if you had superheroes you'd want to have intimate relations with Christy? I assume the Flash is out.
No, not the Flash.
That'd be. What do you mean you're done?
I'm talking about it's the one and only would be the Iron Man.
Is there a lot of press out there in San Diego for that?
Yeah, they allow press to come in.
You mean the Comic-Con media?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the Iron Man getting undressed, ready for sex.
Sorry.
How about it?
Josh?
Yes.
I guarantee.
Catwoman is the answer.
I cannot. I cannot prove this.
All right.
There is a guy out there that finds it incredibly sexy to talk dirty in Klingon.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Klingon sounds kind of like German, kind of.
It's very harsh, yeah.
Stick it in and run back door.
Something about bunger. I heard bunger.
And Klingon women, man, they
hot.
Oftentimes cleavagey. A lot of their uniforms show quite a lot of cleavage, and Klingon sex is nuts. They bite each other. They're really fighting. They want it to be a real battle.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, I just finished. I've been watching Star Trek: The Next Generation, and I just finished it. So I learned a lot about Klingons.
Is that worthwhile? I've been told I should watch that.
I loved it, and I will miss the crew.
I felt the same way about Battlestar. I want to go back. Yeah.
You felt like they were family, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know everything about them.
Do they show the biting? Are you watching this happen?
Kind. I mean, there are times where Worf gets really turned on, and he's.
Are they bad guys? I don't.
They kind of are, but there's in Star Trek: The Next Generation. There's a treaty. I believe that it's tenuous, but they do.
Do you know why that professor you were talking about last break had you type that book backwards?
No, why?
So you wouldn't watch crap like that.
Star Trek: The Next Generation. Wonderful program.
Who's in charge on that one?
Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart.
I think so.
Yes. He played Professor X, but he was in a wheelchair.
And his number one is...
I see it when I drop a boom boom. I drop a boom boom.
I believe that's my bit that you're doing.
Well, I was hoping to get to it quicker.
Hey, Professor, I'm going to go to the bar.
All right, I'll wait here in the car. Oh, wait a minute. Hello again.
What is it now, Professor?
I made a boom boom.
You just went.
Is that in the actual movie? I'm confused.
Yeah.
No, but he carries them around a lot. Like he literally carries them. And that is a
in the
great
middle
movie.
of it. The first thing I saw was Hugh Jackman holding Patrick Stewart like a doll. Well, it was ridiculous.
That movie's awesome.
Speaking of boom booms, the mayor of a Canadian town is denouncing rumors that people are using tents to defecate on local beaches. TikTok user Natty Lynn posted a series of videos alleging that visitors to Wasaga Beach use camping tents to poop in the sand. The user told Global
I love that
News,
song.
Poop in the sand.
Remember. Remember, pooping in the sand.
The user told Global News it's been
I
an
forget, we pooped in the sand.
ongoing issue.
I can't see my
Sand sea.
I can't see my feet here where I'm pooping. Well, that's where I carried you.
Poop prints in the sand.
Apparently, this is an ongoing issue for years, according to one user. Mayor Brian Smith later said the municipality had received no evidence from residents, visitors, or the Ontario government to verify that any undesirable, unsanitary behavior has occurred on the beach areas that make up Wasaga Beach Provincial Park. Well, he's living in a dream world.
Yeah, why are all beach mayors delusional?
Yeah.
The guy
I'm
from
Brian
Jaws.
Smith. I'm Brian Smith. I'm absolutely nothing about my name is objectionable. Brian Smith.
I went to high school with a Brian Smith.
Is that
but
right?
I bet we all did.
So people are going in the tent with a shovel, digging a hole, and
Apparently.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to do aqua dumps.
No.
No,
I guess
the water just push it right back
Yeah,
up the shore.
tides are your enemy when it comes to aqua dumps.
But I mean, I guess the lake is like a natural bidet, I guess.
Kelp dripped in
right?
Crap.
Well, Not so much a bidet as it would be like if you were crapping in a bath. A bidet one's actually a spring would be a bidet.
You'd have to do a cannonball.
Salt water, it'd be all right. Soothing salt water.
You think it'd be a tad more corrosive
on your anus?
Irritating a little bit.
Well, if you have
just like a saline wash.
You have a fissure in your butt. You find that out.
Oh yeah, you'd learn.
That'd burn. Yeah.
So they're denying that people. Well, of course wouldn't you rather have the person go into a tent and do their business than do it right there on the beach like a cat?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe throw up a couple Johnny on the spots.
Yeah, good point.
Why is every bathroom near a beach or a lake the grossest place you've ever been?
You're right. They're always disgusting.
Going to the restroom at a campground is it's like I have trauma from.
You're exactly right.
I don't camp.
And not only are they gross, but there's always a massive spider web.
Yes.
It's like there's like a zoning. It's like, hey, there's a weird puddle. It's about 8 feet wide. You have to walk around it. There's
always a puddle.
It smells weird. There's always a kid that's hanging out in there.
Yeah.
I don't camp
either. A window cracked open.
Yes.
That's why I sit on the beach, and I tried to order room service one time. Nothing.
I assume you can order a pizza to the beach or DoorDash. That has to be happening now, right?
Yeah, but then there's sand in your ranch cup. Oh, yeah. Ruin the dip.
Nothing like sand in your ranch cup. That sounds like a euphemism for something.
That sounds like a deep thought from Jack Handy. Don't get sand in your ranch.
Boy, who put sand in his ranch cup?
There you go. What's coming up, Christy?
Accidentally get sand in your mouth and you bite it. It's like a rock.
It is like a tiny rock.
Yeah.
We're not done talking toilets. We have skibidi toilet in the news.
Skibidi.
I don't know what that is.
Skidoobidibbidi.
It's apparently a big thing. I had never heard of it, but it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Some 16-year-old on Fortnite told me about it last week.
Oh,
He'd
really?
be like, oh, skibidi saved me, skibidi toilet. I don't get it. They're pissing me off.
These youngins.
Is 31 the age where just the new things happening just drives you nuts?
Oh, no.
so.
I've got like a real get off my lawn energy approaching. I'm
Already?
embracing it. Yeah, I love it.
Good for
Lean
you.
into it. Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, put a helmet on, okay?
Yeah.
And coming up in Paris right now,
Yeah.
not just the Olympics, but the all-new Cheese Museum.
Oh, really?
Just in time for the games. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Your kids are, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6. Okay, great.
Yeah, she
still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came home from kindergarten one day and she goes, Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls. She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date and making out with some dude and she'll be like, touch my ball. Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy. Come on.
We'll do this song about drunk sex.
All right, that's good.
Well, in that case, I'm all ears.
Of the green room, the Google camera truck was here.
No way.
Yeah, scoping our parking lot, taking a picture. Yeah.
Pat goes, isn't that weird? I go, it is a little weird.
That's more than a little weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were listening like, oh, yeah, you don't like using this? Well, we're going to go get your license plate.
Yeah. We'll see how
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Hello. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
And Chick McGee, of course, is at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Not just
right.
any sports desk. By the way, Willie is going to be doing a comedy at the Louisville Comedy Club with a great comedian, Mark Normand.
Yeah, man.
That's
hosting.
Thursday through Saturday?
Yeah, Thursday through Saturday, Louisville Comedy Club downtown. Come hang out. I'm hosting. Going to be a blast.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Can't wait.
Yeah, Mark is great.
Funniest.
Yeah, he is funny.
He does not care.
No.
He'll say anything.
Yeah.
And it's always funny. That'll be a great show.
Isn't he on the show tomorrow?
It's Ace, I've been gone for a week. If you say so, I'll believe you.
All right.
I'm getting a thumbs up. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ace. Now we return to the Silac News Desk. That's where I can see Christy Lee.
Paramount Pictures is producing a film and TV series based on a series of shorts known as Skibidi Toilet.
Skibidi.
Oh, Skibidi, sorry.
Skibidi Toilet?
Skibidi hoo-ha. Yeah. The series depicts a conflict between singing human-headed toilets.
Singing human-headed toilets?
Yes. Skibidi toilets and humanoids with CCTV cameras, speakers, and televisions in place of their heads, if you can imagine.
All right.
The producer of Armageddon and Bad Boys, Michael Bay, is attached to this project. I guess this all started back in 2023 when a guy named Alexei Gerazmazov uploaded an 11-second video to his YouTube channel, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, and he called it Skibidi. Skibidi. I can't say that.
Skibidi.
Which featured a head emerging from a toilet singing. That gradually evolved into more than 70 1 to 5 minute mini epics. depicting the infinitely escalating war between the toilets and the cyborgs.
How odd.
No joke.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah, I've never understood this. I've always thought it was kind of just like a nonsense filler word. My little sisters will say it sometimes.
Are they Generation Alpha? Because this is a cultural phenomenon associated with Generation Alpha.
I'm looking at some of these. It shows like urinals or regular toilets, and this animated head pops out and starts singing. It's really crazy funny, just really odd. But they're going to make a full
film and TV series based on this.
And Michael Bay, isn't he like Pearl Harbor and Armageddon and
right?
Wow.
Okay.
Boy, Michael Bay has some great movies and some awful.
Real dogs.
Yeah.
That's why are they coming out of the urinals if they're toilets?
Yeah, who are these guys?
I don't know.
That is so. A chick's showing us a picture of them.
And
very odd.
I'm surprised that young people like your daughter's ages want to see that.
Oh, they're
so
fools.
silly.
They're like anything.
It's so silly and stupid.
Comedy is so different for generation. My nephews and nieces will go, "Hey, you have to watch this video," and I watch. And I literally, and they're howling, and I don't know what the joke is.
Right.
And I like to think I'm aware of comedy.
Right. You're pretty good at it.
I don't know. I just don't know what they're laughing at.
Was it your show?
Ouch.
No, because they were enjoying it.
I mean, this, who knows?
Yeah.
Sometimes when they make full-length movies out of short pieces, that doesn't necessarily work.
No, but hey, it's not for me, and they know it, and good. Have your thing.
And I think some of the fun for your nieces is that you don't get it.
Yeah.
That only makes
Although
it
they
funny.
seem to get mad.
Really?
Yeah. I don't get this. Oh, whatever, boomer, whatever they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that over the weekend. Whatever, boomer.
Yeah, I'm not a boomer. It doesn't
boomer.
matter to them. They don't care.
So Michael Bay finally going for that Oscar, huh? With skibidi toilets.
Man, I'll defend The Rock all day long.
I've not seen that movie.
Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery?
Oh, you
It's
haven't?
a blast.
Yeah, it's good.
That is a good movie.
Is that right?
Yes.
I finally saw Con Air, and that was pretty good.
That's a fun. The Rock's even
Alcatraz,
better.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
He did the Watchmen movie, and man, when I was 14, did he not do that?
No, it was Zack Snyder.
That was Zack Snyder. I confuse them all the time because they're like the big explosion kind of
Yeah,
guys, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to say, when I was a kid, I did not want Zack Snyder to be doing that. I was a virgin. I got very fired up. And about a year later, I chilled out a little bit. It's kind of a fun movie.
I see.
It's kind of a fun movie to I don't know how I mixed those two up, but I couldn't stand it.
So they're going to be skibidi toilet toys.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a whole.
Man, I'm going to text my niece Skibidi Toilet and see what she says.
Is it from?
she'll
Is it
laugh.
like skibidi doodah? Is that what the?
I don't think we should try to apply any
I don't
no
think
idea.
logic or.
I was trying to talk like this to my sisters, and it was pissing them off. I was like, yeah, I'm the Ohio Rizzler, man. The skibidi toilet Rizzler. What you going to do, ladies? I'm going to get Rizzy up. And they're like, just stop it.
They do.
You sound like an idiot.
Skibidi does sound like a marijuana strain, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You tried that skibidi?
Yeah, it does.
You try
really
he got real serious.
Yeah,
I'm
there.
not messing with that Skibidi.
You try that skibidi.
Yeah. You won't leave your house.
All right.
Yeah.
Before the break, we were talking about Comic Con and phone sex and cosplay and
Well, which is
Stop,
Star
you're giving me a
Wars. Did you know that Princess Leia's gold bikini sold at auction for $175,000?
That is ridiculous that I didn't buy.
The costume that Carrie Fisher wore in The Return of the Jedi sold Friday after a bidding war.
God, that was so hot. I'm sending you a picture right now. Willie.
Fisher wore it on the movie set, but it's not the actual one in the final version of the film because it was switched out with the one that was more comfortable.
Wait a minute. It's not even the one that was worn in the film?
No, she wore it on the set, but not actually in the film.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your slave outfit isn't comfortable enough.
Your hot slave outfit. That's the point, Leia.
Wow.
A model of a Y-wing fighter from the original Star Wars sold for $1.5 million.
Holy cow.
Man, there are some
nerdy collectors out there.
Yeah, there are.
Hey, Josh just sent me a picture. Can I come back in 5 minutes? This is so hot.
It's like Leia. It's Carrie Fisher having fun on the set of Return of the Jedi in that gold bikini.
And that's the one that was sold, I think.
Just a knock.
I mean, if you're a fan of underboob, this is for you.
Yeah,
Yikes, yeah.
Goodness, you guys. I can't focus.
What am I on your pay no mind list?
There you go.
Oh.
I'll send it to everybody.
So is the thing, I mean, like washed and clean and.
That's what you're worried
It better
about.
not be.
After 40 years.
That's what you're worried about. If
What do you
it's
think that
washed,
picture looks like, Pat? You know what she's showing on that? Yeah.
More sex is all.
Caked in nerd semen.
Oh, no.
It's the grossest verb you could have used. It's caked.
I'm trying so hard to not want you to be gone already, please.
Carrie Fisher ruled. She was cool.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, Chick and I both were reading the. Did you ever finish?
Yeah. It was real.
Griffin Dunn?
Yeah, what is it called? The Friday something club? I forget.
You're Griffin done with it?
It's Griffin Dunn's book, and it's a.
I'm Griffin halfway through.
There's a lot. He was really good friends with Carrie Fisher. There's some really great stories about her.
Yeah.
Way before she was famous.
Yeah.
But she was really a fun person.
Well, for a while there, sure.
Yeah. No, but I mean, just bright and witty. And,
oh, yeah, no, very funny. I love her.
And they all thought that Star Wars was going to be a complete flop.
Sure.
They had no idea.
Oh, yes, yeah, she said, I'm talking to trash cans all day in front of a green screen.
Yeah, how can this
be a movie?
Little did they know.
Yeah. Coming up, you have what, Christy?
Well, we have cheese museums, we have Wienermobile wrecking, and we have a guy in the Villages, drunk on a golf cart. We were talking about the Villages while
Isn't
you
that
were
what you
gone,
do
Tom.
in the Villages?
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Be drunk on a golf cart?
Yeah. I thought so.
Is that the place where they filmed that movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would really like you to
A Point Break, yeah.
You would.
to give that a watch. The Village, that documentary. I think
it's brilliant.
I'd like to hear your take on it. There's a Lothario who lives in the parking lot, lives in his van. He doesn't really live at the Villages, but his goal is to stay over at some girl's house, a woman's house every night.
I guess that's where he showers. He has to hook up and shower.
Yes.
And
so
all the
sad.
women just
Is he an
love
old
him.
man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They
I
just
love
love
it.
him. Oh, yeah. He's real like
Old
Is that-
surfer.
leather
kind of a-
tan,
leather,
you know?
Yeah.
Is that like if you can go around the Villages and say, yeah, I slept with Van Guy, is that like a badge of honor?
It must. I think so.
Or maybe even a little bit. Yeah, I went ahead and slept with Van Guy.
I felt bad.
I was
He needed
lonely.
a shower.
It's my dead husband's birthday. I was feeling sad.
They call him Vincent Van Guy.
Vincent Van Guy.
Vincent Van Guy.
Right now, if you were listening to that exchange with your Raycon earbuds, you'd be that much better off.
God.
Wouldn't you, Chick?
You may have heard us talking about Raycon's everyday earbuds, and did you hear me say this? They just launched their brand new upgraded model of the best-selling everyday earbuds. And now from Raycon, you get active noise cancellation, gel tips with an ergonomic design for that perfect fit, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once, plus quick charge function, and weatherproof and sweat resistant. And brand new colors: blush violet, classic black, royal blue, forest green yet. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. What are you waiting for? Wear the earbuds the Bob and Tom Show wears. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. 15% off and free shipping. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We have coming up, as you mentioned, the all-new Cheese Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever get to the story about the guy that made soap out of his own body fat?
Yeah, really something. But we should talk more about it.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Because I'm starting to do it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't here for that
It's
story.
marvelous soap. It's
I
the
wanna
best
hear
soap
about
you can use.
Okay, we'll find out about that when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Morgan Freeman reading Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider.
It's too good.
Down
Perfect,
man.
Can you do Liam Neeson doing one?
3 blind mice. See how they run.
What are they running from?
I'm a man who's kidnapped my daughter.
Right. Do you have any special skills?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these mice want. But if they're looking for some cheese, I'll tell you this.
Oh, come on. I'm loving this.
Pacino and Hickory Dickory?
Hickory Dickory died. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3 and all went wee. That's wrong. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
What were the 3 men in a tub doing?
A butcher,
Rub-a-dub-dub,
a
3 men in
baker,
a tub.
and a candlestick maker. I know who you 3 are. I know what the 3 of you do. But I'm going to tell you this. This bathtub doesn't have a lot of time.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
What's the exact correct name of this?
The Pickle Dog.
The Pickle Dog.
Pickle Dog.
Okay, now.
Well, we are all Pickle Dog virgins.
So, Bob, why don't you go first, and I'll do the play-by-play.
Now, Bob, your right hand, you're supposed to put your left hand behind your head before you. Oh, no! Pickle Dog down!
Okay, Bob is now chewing the Pickle Dog. He's about to give his analysis and his review. Bob.
It's delicious.
It is delicious. It gets a thumbs up from Bob.
It's very messy.
Are they going to be able to show this on the TV show?
No, John, eat it.
It's very messy.
Bob, your thoughts?
John, I shot my hot dog right out of the pickle.
Out of the canoe.
Well, some people get a little excited when they have the first Pickle Dog.
Well, you know, I did, and I've created a huge mess over here that actually looks somewhat like a porn shoot.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Chick.
Have you seen the banana video?
Who hasn't? Pretty proud of you. Impressive.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was just wondering what you could do with my banana.
Your banana?
Yeah.
Well.
Now the Bob and Tom Show presents Christy Lee eating a banana.
This may take a while. Say, how'd it go, boss? He said he's heard worse. He says he's heard worse. He says he hears worse every morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Louisville's classic rock all day on 95.7 QMF. Please forgive us.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry.
The human drama of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
Hi, gang. Larry King here. Tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show, the fabulous Don Rickles and the Reverend Pat Robertson will sing show tunes with monkeys in hats. It's going to be fantastic right here tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We put the rod in broadcast. That's right. Hi, how are you? Hello, Tom.
Just look at these little videos.
Yeah.
What little videos?
Checking them out.
A lot of little videos out there.
Well, we were just talking about, I had never heard of this before. The
skibidi?
Is it skibidi?
Skibidi.
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 And it started with like these little tiny videos. That there is an animated head coming out of a toilet. And I guess Michael Bay, the famous producer of what, like Bad Boys and Armageddon and Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
All the Transformers.
Yeah.
He's going to make it into a full-blown movie.
How about that? Skibidi toilet.
Skibidi doo-doo.
I mean, Michael Bay, obviously those are huge, successful movies, so this guy's flush with cash.
He is.
He's flush with cash, you see, Josh.
Put a lid on it.
Will there be exploding toilets in his movies?
I'd watch that. I'd watch a movie just called Exploding Toilets.
Would you?
Sure. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
We thought it would be funny to explode this toilet at midnight.
I was reading, did you know that the show Candid Camera started as a radio show before they did it with cameras?
You're going to have to trust us here.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
This was really funny. You had to be there.
We promised this happened.
Here's
If you could see it.
like.
Look at how mad he is. Well, I'm telling you, he looks mad.
Like the candid microphone, like, we haven't told him that his fork has been heated to 400 degrees. And we get him his favorite chocolate pie. He's reaching for the fork.
Did you?
Candid microphone.
Did you laugh every time you heard Alan Funt say his name?
Oh, yeah.
Smile. You're on Candid Camera.
Alan Funt is dead, right?
Yeah.
His
son Bill is still doing stuff.
Bill Funt?
Yeah.
And there's a newscaster, Spunt.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard of Mr. Spunt?
I took a picture and sent it to you. David Spunt.
Yeah. I thought Alan Funt had a brother, Mike.
Mike Spunt?
Mike Funt?
Mike Funt.
Have fun, you guys. I'm not playing.
Me either.
There was Mike, Alan, Jack, Dick.
In any event, these are really silly. These skibidi, what is it? Skibidi toilets.
Hard to say.
Like Liberty Bibberty.
Skibidi. A little head, this little head pops up and starts singing.
I just get the feeling that this is like something our parents went through.
Yeah, of course.
When they came up with Mr. Jaws, where were you? And they mixed the music together and made those dumb songs. This is like, you'd play it for your mom or dad and go, I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I don't know what this is.
This is a visual. Just like same thing.
Incredibly silly.
Me and my buddies were talking about it, and like the youngest guy in this group is maybe 25, and we're like, I just think kids stuff is weird. And then I remember when I was a kid, Josh, do you remember Happy Tree Friends?
Yes.
It was like a video online, and it was these animals just destroying each other.
Very
with
violent.
saws.
Very violent. Yeah.
And so I think there's kids like weird stuff.
Yeah. Mr. Salad Fingers. Do you remember that guy?
He was before my time. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. All that kind of weird internet stuff. Yeah.
Christy,
Mr. Tree Friends, huh?
Happy Tree Friends. Yeah.
You like it? It's weird.
Okay.
Christy, you just got off a ship.
Correct.
You were in the Mediterranean on a cruise.
Yes.
Now, when you would use the loo, if you will, the toilet facility, would you refer to it as hitting the head?
No.
Would you call it the shipper?
No.
You weren't instructed, because that's what you call it when you're on a seagoing vessel.
Well, I don't announce that I'm going to the bathroom usually.
Well, if Andy had to go, would he say, look, I got to get up from the dinner table, I'm going to go hit the head?
No, he did not.
Because if you're going to one of these skibidi toilets, odds are you're going to hit the head.
Hit a head.
might be singing.
Did you say the word head at all during this vacation?
I'm not saying.
Oh.
We got lucky. Our room was about, don't laugh, Pat, 4 from the bar, like right at the bow. So there was a public toilet right there. So we never had to use the bathroom with the other person in the room, which was great. Great. Yeah.
You mean the head?
So you're not an open door dumper?
Oh, God, no. No.
Did you do the thing where you go up to the bow of the ship and do the Titanic thing?
King of the world?
Is that still popular to do on cruise ships?
I don't know. Nobody did it on our cruise ship.
Oh.
I was on a small cruise ship with mainly, there were only like, what did I say, 7 kids the whole trip, so it was all adults mainly.
I was with a woman on a cruise ship. I go, hey, you want to do the Titanic thing? She goes, you mean stand at the front? No, where you jump off the back and hit the propeller and spin down into the water.
Oh, my God.
I thought you were going to say go down on something.
Wouldn't that be fun? No, you're doing it now.
An Oscar Mayer Wienermobile got into a wreck on a Chicago highway recently. The hot dog-shaped Wienermobile hit a car last Monday morning along I-294. Its driver lost control and overcorrected, causing it to roll onto its side near the Chicago suburb of Oakbrook. No injuries reported after the crash, which prompted the closure, though, of the right lane of northbound I-294 for more than an hour. That made people happy.
Your line is T-bone?
Okay.
Did you hear the Wienermobile hit the side of a car?
T-bone?
No, hot dog.
Aren't you glad you played
Do you
along?
think the Oscar Mayer? You think the Oscar Mayer mobile thought it had a hot dog right of way? No,
I don't know.
Something. I don't know.
Last time wiener was found on the side of the road, it was found by Lorena Bobbitt. I lopped that baby off.
Fresh as today's headlight.
Tossed it into the holler.
Did the car that it hit drive off, or was it a hit and bun?
Hit and bun.
A little bit of fun. A little bit of fun.
We're still fishing, and so far, nothing has been caught.
I liked
Hey, say what you will. Hit and bun's a great time.
Hit and bun's cute.
We all had fun with that one.
It's not as quite as dusty as Lorena Bobbitt jokes. Hello. Attention, all the ships at sea. That joke was in black and white. It's so old.
Authorities in Florida say a man drunkenly led deputies on a chase in a golf cart.
I can't kiss me.
WOFL.
Oh, it's awful TV, man.
Reports that
Horrible.
Sumter County Sheriff's deputies spotted a golf cart traveling in the middle of the roadway at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
The driver failed to pull over and continued to drive illegally on and off the road as the deputy followed with sirens blazing and lights activated. The deputy was eventually able to apprehend the 21-year-old driver who showed visible signs of inebriation. A bottle of whiskey also appeared to have fallen out of the golf cart.
My hooch.
But they say this is in the Villages, and I thought you had to be 55 to be in the Villages, but...
This guy's breaking all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
he
the
is.
darn thing.
Visiting grandma and grandpa, probably.
Yeah, or maybe he likes the grannies.
Oh, he's a gilf hunter.
Really?
Oh, well, yeah.
That sounds like a ABC tonight on Gilf Hunter.
They're easy to outrun.
Oh, I'm a gilf hunter. I'm a gilf hunter.
I broke her back.
Watch the gilfs walk by. My, oh, my.
I know this isn't what I should be taking from that story, but man, driving in a golf cart with a bottle of whiskey has to be a fun night.
It's got to be the best.
It's got to be such a good
Here's
time.
how it would go. Many shots of whiskey. Golf cart on the highway. Feeling a little frisky. Getting crazy today. Lost his license, so he grabbed a golf cart, bought a bottle, and went for a ride. 12 miles an hour, baby, on I-95. Like a true Florida child, drunk as hell, acting wild. Oh, he woke up today and had whiskey and rye and another DUI. We are done now.
Oh, nice.
No second verse.
Oh, nice.
Is there any truth to the rumor that Steppenwolf in that song created the term heavy metal?
Yeah.
So that is true. They were the first people.
Heavy metal thunder.
Yeah.
I think that's certainly the myth. I'm not
Interesting.
Sure it's true.
Huh.
I had never heard that.
So
now.
when you said yeah instantly, you really didn't know.
No, that's certainly the legend. I don't know if it's correct. But yeah, that story has
Ace?
certainly been out there for a long time.
I've not heard that.
Well, yes, Ace doesn't know anything about rock.
Especially that era.
Yeah.
Ace, who's your favorite heavy metal guitarist?
Depends what you call metal. My favorite.
Yeah, that's right. Take your time, Ace.
Henry
please.
Melmac? What would you? What
No,
did you
he
say?
said depends on what you call metal.
Yeah, that is.
My favorite guitarist is Rick Emmett.
Rick Emmett? Oh, wait, I wouldn't call him metal, though.
Where's he from?
That's what I mean.
Rick Emmett is
From Triumph.
Triumph.
Oh.
A great guy, by the way. And he's got a really good book, and there's a terrific video of him talking about
it's a murder
whole,
mystery.
The whole
That's
Led
right.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, it's really good.
thing.
Oh, yeah, Detective.
I'm sorry, Ace, but yeah, so you answered the question by saying that's not a metal band. So who's your favorite heavy metal guitarist?
Depends on what you call metal.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Isn't he a joy to talk with?
You're not on trial here.
You were talking about how fun it would be to drive a golf cart drunk, and I agree. It has to just because my friends and brothers and I did golf go-karts one time.
Oh.
And I laughed the whole time. I couldn't stop laughing.
You know what I'm doing? I'm grabbing a little golf pencil, pretending it's a cigarette. That'll be funny for at least 5 minutes. After that, we'll figure out what's next.
Go-karts.
Did you have 2 carts and 2 in each cart? Or
No,
4
it was
carts?
we each had our own.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's the way to
And
do
who
it.
allowed this nonsense?
well, I don't think they knew. Yeah.
Is that right?
I want to do it again now.
It sounds like fun.
Now, are you going to do bumper cars at the fair?
I think so. I'll do them with you. Would you like to?
Oh, yeah.
Are you allowed to do bumper cars? Won't that knock something loose?
Yeah, what if your cow thing comes out of your chest? What are you going to do then?
Yeah, what do you
And
like?
of course,
Metal
if
in
you're
your
going to
shoulder.
do bumper cars, what kind of bumper cars are you talking about?
Yeah, you just don't answer.
Yeah, Ace.
That's saying you have to remember.
Tom, did you call them bumper cars or Dodge 'em cars?
Yeah, there you go.
You called them Dodge 'em?
It was called the Dodge 'em at Euclid Beach Park, right? They had them.
Oh, okay.
And they had that. I know they still have kind of that metal smell, but back then it was really toxic. I mean, I think there were actual like iron filings of lead in the air.
Flying through the air.
You would
Right into
see
your
them.
lungs.
Yeah, you were wondering if they're going to fall on your head.
And
Or
they're
Yeah, they would
sparking.
spark. Yeah.
Sure.
Do they let you bump anymore? Don't they stop that?
They don't let you bump?
I
What's
don't
the
think they
point?
do.
Oh no! You can. Are
Especially
you
with
kidding?
if there was an overweight woman driving, because you're not going to bump
Bump that big fat woman like in that
big
song.
fat woman. Yes.
What song
What are
is
you?
that?
It's not a contest, Tom.
He did the voice, though. I like that.
I know he
I
did.
like that he did the voice.
Bumper boats are real fun, too.
I'm just going to let
real
you guys.
fun.
You guys can talk to Ace the rest of the show.
Well, Ace, give me one of your top 5 heavy metal guitarists.
Well, it depends on how many.
Well, what kind of
five
heavy
you're
metal you
talking
talking about?
Now, by 5, do you mean 1 after 4, or
Ingve Malmsteen. How's that?
Okay, that's a
Ingve
good one.
Malmsteen? Okay,
He is very good.
He's very good.
Yeah.
He is good, yeah.
What are bumper boats?
Same thing.
Do they knock over? Can you?
No, I don't think they tip, but you can just bang into each other and it splashes. And
I've never done
Just
that.
take,
That sounds fun.
Take the inner tube, put it around your body, get on a ski-doo. You can make it happen with anything if you believe in yourself.
He is right.
Are you talking about Lake Ozark, just going there and bumping boats, or an actual ride?
Sadly, that does occur, but no, bumper boats? I'm the only one?
Never heard of
No,
it.
I've never
Oh, my
heard of
gosh,
it.
look them up.
Never heard of it.
I gotta look
Is
that
it just
up.
what I think it is? Is it just boats with some sort of device around it?
They're little round. They look like bumper cars, kind of, but round and on the water.
So fun.
The term white trash doesn't cover you.
You're exactly right.
It's amazing.
I am pure Caucasian garbage.
Christy, have you ever heard this song here?
Is this Ingve Malmsteen?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, sorry.
Now I won't hear anything.
Ever again.
For quite a while.
And I enjoyed music from now and then.
Is this it?
I don't know.
Is it right, Chick?
I don't know what it is. Oh, this is Ain't Gonna Bump No More with No Big Fat. Yeah.
This Joe Tex?
I don't remember this version, but I thought it was a little funkier. Stop it, that. No. That's right.
Why isn't this our national anthem? I love this song. Is amazing.
Did that get airplay?
Yeah.
I don't
Could you say that?
It's a little offensive. They use it in an Ozempic commercial now, but everybody's having fun dancing.
Ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman.
Great little hook.
What's the idea, that he's been knocked to the ground too often?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, he's actually gotten hurt.
That'd be one of those really good ones, like if Shatner did the talk speak thing. I ain't going to bump no more.
You want to look for a reason, don't you?
Well, you can't just make that claim without telling us why he's not going to bump no more with a big fat woman.
Man, it's up to him. He's
People don't bump anymore, do they? That dance went out of fashion.
Boy, that was so
Have you ever
popular.
bumped? You never bumped, did you?
Yeah, I bumped. Yeah, weddings and such. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does your age group bump?
Oh, yeah, we're bumping, baby.
You're bumping?
We're absolutely bumping. We're on the
Okay.
dance floor. Hey, yo.
All right.
Is the Humpty dance still a thing?
No, Dad, the Humpty dance is not still a thing. Why is he here? I just don't get what we're doing right now.
Right, stop what you're doing.
I love that video.
Samoans.
Coming up, we have
today in history is what we have coming
historical events that occurred on today's date in history. Very
Let me
important.
tell you about Simply Safe. Are you going to be home like me, mumbling to yourself because some of your coworkers have returned from vacation? I know.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Oh, sorry. More about Simply Safe.
He's crazy.
Picture of Obama.
Sounds like Obama, yeah.
Oh, it does a little bit.
Yeah, people don't know this. Barack Obama and Humpty, same person.
Shang-Chi was our president
I've never
for
seen
2
them in the
terms.
same room.
You sure
You
haven't.
can hear it now. You can hear
2 terms. Simply Safe. When you think of someone breaking into your home, is it a cat burglar all dressed in black sneaking in the dark of night? Well, according to the FBI, most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during the summer when more homes sit unattended. You're out there, you're busy, you got the kids playing organized whatever, and the days are longer. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security. The only security company I trust to protect my home. Peace of mind is what I get whether I'm home or away with my Simply Safe smartphone app and my high-def cameras inside and out. Simply Safe also has Fast Protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day, and no hidden fees. It's easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or you can choose a Simply Safe technician to install for you. Protect your home this summer, 20% off any new Simply Safe system. When you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring, just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
I have found the reason he ain't going to bump no more with no big fat woman.
Oh, okay.
When we return, I will
We have a reason.
tell you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I can't help but notice, sir, you're wearing extremely tight, what are those called?
They are called Lycra Spandex Pursuit Pants.
Now, is that a potato in the front there, or Tom?
Glad to see you.
Tom. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like Jim and the twins are pretty cozy this morning, sir.
Never hurts to advertise. Yeah, I guess it does. Oh, my God.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
He's smuggling topsoil for an offshore development project.
Well, yeah, I always, a White Castle.
Really?
Yeah. I was
God, I was so drunk I thought I was in McDonald's. I ordered a quarter pounder. I got 500 hamburgers. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Help me.
Okay, thank you.
Pick a number between 1 and 50. We'll ask our guest. Then I'll just hit a random sound effect. We'll see if it fits the commercial. All right. 1 and 50, Clinton. Pick a number.
35.
35.
That's Andy Moore Ford.
35. Here we go.
Heavenly deals at Andy.
There you go.
You'll think you've died and gone to
Pick another number,
at
Clinton.
Andy Moore Ford. 27.
27.
Andy Moore Ford. Electrifying deals at Andy Moore Ford.
Okay, pick another number. Go ahead, Clinton. Any number.
8.
8? Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear.
They have body shop.
They have a body shop at Andy Moore Ford.
Any other number. Go ahead. Pick one more.
19. That's our manager screaming at the fabulous deals you'll find.
Where's that?
At Andy Moore Ford.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning.
Man, I wish I'd lived to hear today's show.
Me too. I wish I was here.
You know, there's a reason I'd never heard of this band.
Why?
Because this guy had to have his penis cut off for publicity. You know, I prefer musicians who can actually make it on their skill, not on their lack of a dick. So,
I knew you'd have
I know how to make it in show business.
That's what I said.
Yikes. I know how to make it in show business. First we whip it out, and then we take a cleaver.
How does he pee?
Sitting down.
Or all over the place.
Yeah, that was the video.
No, that's not true, Clint. How does he pee? Depends.
Okay, never mind. Sorry I asked.
Hard copy all of a sudden. This exclusive. Dogs die in the cargo hold?
Occasionally.
And then they just replace them with a dog that looks similar. They got a big dog farm for these things, man. All the airlines share the same dog farm.
Dave, we need a Shih Tzu.
Brown face, white feet.
We need a Shih Tzu, gate C27.
It's a number 8.
Yeah.
Bring us that number 8.
Another newfie coming in on United. Try to take care of that.
Yeah, he's stiffer than a board. Come on in.
Okay.
The big danger at this time of year is the heat. If they were down there, and if the plane is delayed on the tarmac for any reason, it can be a problem. So that was just a story this week that came out.
Do the right thing. Drive your dog.
Warning folks that are flying their dogs about that.
There you go.
I ain't making this up.
And if it's a small dog, like a little tiny little hand dog,
yeah, you can put it underneath your seat.
No, just throw it out the window because those aren't real dogs.
Those aren't real dogs.
This is cool. I like doing radio.
How can you change a dinosaur's name?
I don't know.
Yeah, halfway through.
Halfway through.
Do you know what the smallest dinosaur was?
What?
The clitoris. Very tiny. Little red, pinkish dinosaur.
Well, congratulations.
Wow.
You finally got it on the air.
Done it, haven't you?
Congratulations.
Way to go.
See, all that filthy lunch talk, and now it's on the air. Are you happy now? Are you a big man saying clitoris? Is that it?
See, I always thought the smallest one was the lick-a-lot-of-puss, but apparently.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Reno Collier, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom.
Bob and Tom. I listen to Bob and Tom. I listen all morning long. And visit bobandtom.com.
Bob and Tom and Tom.
With Christy Lee and Chick McGee.
You guys rock. Christy Lee's got nice rack.
Hey gang, Larry King here. Tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show, we'll review game night at the King Mansion over the weekend. You know, the usual gang. Rickles, Judge Brown, Charo, some cooks from the deli doing our nude ping pong tournament, pin the tail on Rosie O'Donnell, and the strip marshmallow relay, no hands please. Tomorrow morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Doing a little bit of research over here.
Oh, is that right? About what?
About Joe Tex. And
No kidding.
why he will not be bumping anymore with the aforementioned
Was he in the discotheques?
big fat woman. The Sexolettes, right?
Oh,
No,
okay.
that was Monty Rock III.
And the Sexolettes. Oh, Joe Tex and the
Discotheques and the Sexolettes.
Oh,
Different
okay.
group.
different Tex.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry.
No, I did that. I apologize.
But the lyrics you're wondering about "Ain't Gonna Bump No More with No Big Fat Woman" by Joe Tex.
I was just wondering why he chose.
He was at a disco, and he was bumping with a big fat woman.
Sure.
And he points out here, she did a dip and almost broke my hip, he points out.
Oh.
Yeah, she was getting down. She wanted to bump some more, but I told her, you knocked me down once.
I can't be knocked down again. Yeah.
That was it.
Then he suggests that she find herself, quote, a big fat man.
Yeah.
He was one and done.
The inertia would be better for both involved.
And then he says she came over and snatched him out of his seat.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Very. Yeah. He said, I ain't getting down. You done hurt my hip once.
Okay. Willie, would this turn you on? You like a taller woman? You're like your Hannah Waddinghams or whatever.
Oh, you know what? That route, I could go that route. I've never experienced that.
But let's say she's a very tall, 40-something?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe a little older, I don't know, but British woman. You're sitting at a place and she comes over, grabs you by the collar of your T-shirt, lifts you up and says, you're dancing with me. Are you turned on?
I want her to carry me like I'm a little baby. She can rock me around all night long.
So that would turn you on.
You know what? I've never been into it, but in this moment, I feel quite vulnerable. I really would. You got to stop asking me hot, real stuff on the air.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, I'm rocked up over here.
Now
he's rocked up.
Tom, could you kiss a woman taller than you?
Yeah, of course.
You that wouldn't bother you?
Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. I haven't
so
encountered that yet.
Let's say a 6'3" woman comes up. I just want to kiss you.
Yeah, with that voice.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. They're really, really lovely, normal.
Could I see your brooch? I'm sorry. It's time now to check in with the world of history.
Right, you are. July 29.
I can't believe that July is almost done.
I know.
Can you believe it?
But it's a leap year. That's why we have July 29.
Very helpful.
Don't you feel the need to correct him like no? You do me all the time?
Okay, let's see. 1954, the first volume of the Lord of the Rings trilogy published. Josh, know the title of that one?
My ring is quick.
It was to there and back or something.
This says The Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. And then, maybe The Hobbit was, I don't remember. I'll be honest. I read The Hobbit and barely made it through. And then I started Fellowship of the Ring and I went, these just aren't for me.
Fair enough.
The movies came out and I went, those were fantastic. Thank you. I never have to slog through the books.
I always get The Hobbit and all that and Harry Potter mixed up, and I don't know why.
Well, British elves and such.
Yeah. Okay.
Harry Potters were not a slog to get through.
They're really well written. Really, I will agree with Josh on that. Yes. 1958 on this date, NASA created. Amazing. Several 100 million years after space was created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In theory.
Oh, you mean the whole NASA thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. And right now there are a couple of astronauts lingering in space that were supposed to come back that are kind of
on the space station. They're not lingering.
Losing their minds.
They're in the space station.
Wanna
They're not
play
just
Uno
floating
again?
around out there.
I like that song you did about them, chick. NASA stuff.
NASA stuff.
That's very good.
You nasty girl.
Okay, this one's for you, Pat.
Oh, I like that song.
In 1965, what premiered?
65 Help?
Help, the Beatles movie. And famous,
watchable at all?
It's fun. It's like a Bond movie without the action.
Sounds great.
They were high and having fun, and it's goofy.
Famously,
Good songs.
Queen Elizabeth attended the premiere. People sitting in back of her, hey, take the crown off, lady. I can't see.
Come on now.
Who got to call her Lilibet? Wasn't that her nickname in the family?
When she was little,
Why
yeah.
didn't you think somebody, like
Prince
McCartney going, hey, hello, Lilibet?
Yeah, and then once again, in the words of Tim Wilson, his balls would be a door knocker. On the Tower of London, I believe, was the
can't
phrase.
do that, Paul McCartney. He's a knight.
Once you're knighted, you can call her whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an easy one. I'll see. I'll try this on you, Ace. In 1987...
Haven't you learned anything, Tom?
He's going to get this one. Ben & Jerry's ice cream created a flavor named after Jerry Garcia called what?
Jerry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia.
Oh, it's not Cherry Garcia.
It's ice cream flavored with LSD, right?
I had a buddy who didn't know that Cherry Garcia was named after Jerry Garcia and was like, hey, why is there not a banana Garcia? I love that flavor, but why is it only with cherries? That's funny.
Let's see. That's too depressing. Let's just do some...
Birthdays. My daughter Sophie's birthday is today.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Soph.
All right.
Eva.
Yeah, she's 22.
Sophie's 22?
Yes.
Wow.
And you're sure she's yours?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
sure.
Just checking. 1953, happy birthday, Geddy Lee.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Great bass player, singer.
Rush.
Well, if you call that singing.
Photographer.
I do. I'm going to listen to the trees today.
Are you?
It's a wonderful allegory about
the life.
getting along with
time,
others.
Nature.
With trees.
Condominium.
There's unrest in the forest.
Exactly.
Zoning problem.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Ken Burns, the famous documentary filmmaker.
You know, they keep talking about Ken Burns. They never say anything about his brother.
Hey, Noodle. Oh, who's that?
Peter Burns.
Oh.
Say anything about him.
He was the author?
Yes, yes. Well,
Sliding down the vanity. You remember that book? It was amazing.
Noodle on this. Who's going to make the documentary about Ken Burns? Oh. Never thought of that.
You're right. I've never thought about that.
Happy birthday, Tim Gunn, the famous fashion designer.
Oh, yeah.
I could listen to that guy talk all day.
No kidding.
I love his voice. I think he sounds interesting.
He's in a kid's cartoon.
He's awesome.
He does a cartoon voice.
Yeah, yeah. You think he's gay?
They say he's asexual, right?
Yes, he claims to be. And did you know that, interestingly enough, his father, you're not going to believe me, but I'll tell you.
Was Peter Gunn, the spy?
No, his father was the right-hand man of J. Edgar Hoover.
I don't believe
it. Oh, so, yeah.
So
not far from the tree.
That's where he learned how to sew dresses.
Brought that up. Dak
Yogi
Prescott,
Berra.
Dallas Cowboy, born 1993, chick. What do you think? Cowboys this year?
I don't know. They'll have a nice regular season. They don't seem to do very well in the playoffs.
We'll see. We're
Dakota going to get the bag any minute. He could have gotten while I was talking.
The Cowboys are like Santa Claus. They don't do much after December.
Hey!
That was pretty good.
Ho!
Write that down. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.